let's get into it. Jasper will just have to bluster in.
Did we sleep since the last time?
I don't think you did, but you guys can remind me. You had just finished killing this chimera on the bridge, and then I think you did something to try to help yourselves in some way. Maybe somebody passed out good berries.
I gave out good berries so people were healed, but we haven't gone to sleep yet.
Yeah, so you were just like standing on the bridge. So yeah,
we let the horses go.
Right, you freed the horses in a great show of people for the ethical treatment of horses. Yeah, you had your tangents and you were getting drunk, and then you went to bed, and you narrowly avoided going back to the catacombs to to have the ghost girl get her teddy bear kiss. And then you got up in the morning and were like, let's go to the mage college, and you headed out.
Oh, right, we're on our way.
And then we went to the second bridge and we got attacked.
Right, you go to the bridge up there, and Chimera jumped out of the cart and killed the guards, got wounded in the process. You fought it, you killed it. You examined the cart afterwards and saw that someone had messed with it. You even like asked the horse, "What did you see last night?" and stuff.
Yeah.
And you got as much information as you could out of the horses before you murdered them.
We didn't murder the horse.
Street.
We didn't murder no horses.
And there you were, all beat up, standing next to this dead stuff in the bridge. Jasper had bowed to somebody. You got some free fish out of a woman.
You got a fish.
Yeah, you got a fish.
Yeah. So there you are. You're standing there. In the distance, you hear bells clanging, like city guards are gonna slowly appear too late.
Well, shall we just simply proceed to the mage college?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I have a minute. I have one. I'm feeling great. I had some good berries. I'm ready to go.
Lead the way, mage.
Let's do it. All right. So I think you'll find this place very interesting.
Okay.
In
what way?
Well, there's a great deal of eccentric personalities around this kind of place, and there's just, of course, a lot of scholarship, and it's.
And you went to the library.
Yes.
Which is, it's the same building.
Yeah, it's the archives there were really impressive. I mean, I'm not sure how they stack up against the House Tamerwind archives, but there was really a lot of great information there, especially about Galathacash, surprisingly. So let's carry on.
Yeah. So you guys are heading basically down here, past the workshop. Over to sort of the chop like west, past the guild house annex. There's some docks down here, and then up north is the mage college and the library. And Lord Hans had been to the library before.
All right.
You have anything else you want to share with them about your past adventures there?
Is the Archmage expecting us? I've never met this Archmage before. I did find a librarian to be very helpful, but that's pretty much it. I learned about Galathacash and the left last time, so I'm excited to spend a little more time around this place.
Una, how do you feel after that whole Chimera battle and everything that's going on?
Una is just slightly thrown by the vastness of the world off of boat life, and is a little irritable and also just wary of what's possible. It's just a lot. There's a lot. It's been a lot for her these last few days.
Are you saying anything to these guys about it?
yeah, she's like, what's a mage? Like, do I need to be concerned?
Oh, my friend, a mage is like me.
Oh.
Someone like me, although some of us, I am an enchanter. I cast a lot of spells that have to do with controlling minds and changing people's moods and states of being. There are other enchanters that can summon mythical beasts. Others can harness fire, water, ice, and air to destroy their enemies. Others can summon the dead and make them do their bidding. It's all very exciting.
So, considering the fact that in the last few days we've been attacked by, I don't know, flying clothes and
Absolutely.
things brought to life and weird mud creatures, like, should we be a little wary that, like, maybe it's these mages that are doing it?
It is certainly some kind of mages that are doing it. However, I suspect that this Fadra rule. Am I saying it right? Who?
Sure, Fadra rule. Yeah.
Fadra rule is on our side. Is working against the Queen because the Queen wanted to defund the Mage College. So I think the Mage College is probably a danger and capable of thwarting this Galathakash and the Mistress. And I think they could be a good ally.
Okay.
If these mages are against us, then there's nothing we can do. We're all going to die.
And what is y'all's main goal of what do you want to find out here? What's leading you here?
I'm hoping, Una, to find out today what Fadra Rule knows about Galathakash and why the Queen would consider him an enemy, what work he's doing against the Queen and why they wanted to defund the Mage College. Was he aware that they wanted to defund the Mage College? And if so, why does he think that would be? Also, what arcane activity has he noticed that might be animating these suits of armor and clothing and, the spectators in the dungeons, and what has the Mages College been able to scry or otherwise sense? What thoughts have they been able to detect among the nobility that could tell us? The ideal would be that this Fadra rule has been openly working against Galathakash.
So as you're saying this to each other, you arrive.
And here we are.
You see the familiar sight, the now familiar sight of two buildings that look like two asymmetrical wings, each meeting each other at the top of long white marble stairs.
Yes.
The wing to the left is a very large black wing with white veins shot through it, about 7 stories tall. And the wing to the right is a smaller white wing. So, big black wing, smaller white wing. The black wing has white veins shot through it, and the white wing has black veins shot through it. The white wing, you remember, is the library.
Yes, of course.
And the black wing is the Mage College, which you have not been inside yet.
And where are we going to see Fadra rule?
Archmage, High Elder Archmage Fadra rule?
Yes.
Well, you think he's in the Mage College.
Yes, and an interesting thing about this Fadra rule is he is a Vedelkin. Do you know what that is?
Nope.
Many people don't. There's only one of them in the entire city. He was conjured from another plane by a scientific experiment and was raised by the mages and grew to become the Archmage of the Mage College. Now, I also suspect that being a planar creature himself, he may have some sense of Galathakash's origins and those of the Mistress. Perhaps, I'm being racist against planar creatures and thinking they all know each other, but it's possible that because of his origins, he might be more attuned to the problem that we're facing.
So you're looking up this white marble staircase, and there's these 2 asymmetrical wings at the top. There's a few young people. There are a few young people wearing colorful robes,
Yes.
holding staves,
My fellow
standing on the
mages.
staircase in front of each wing.
Yes, impulsive youths of great magical power. Don't be afraid.
I'm gonna go up to the closest one and be like, Hey, where do we find this Archmage Federal guy?
Oh, you mean High Seat Archmage Fadravul?
That's the one.
Yes, well, he's the head of our college up there. That's the college there.
I just go this way and I'll walk into him somehow?
I doubt he's going to see you, my friend.
Oh, he'll see me. And I start walking out.
Well, I've never seen him myself, but you're already gone.
Alright, I'll follow Hassan.
As you walk up the stairs, the guy's like, "My name is Allred Connigan, by the way. I just wanted to say my name. No one asked me."
I'll say hi to... hello, Alred!
Hello.
Have there been any rumors of any magical activity around the city at the Mage College recently?
Magical activity at the Mage College.
No, around the city, Alred. I know.
That's a fine joke.
Have you heard? Have the Mage College been gossiping about any activity around the city that's unusual?
No, I stick to my studies and the wenches.
Aye, alright.
I haven't heard any rumors about anything special, except for how to get a passing grade.
Alright, well, good luck to you.
Good luck to you. I doubt you'll be able to speak with the High Elder Archmage Fadravul.
Well, shall we enter the Mage College?
Sure. So you get up to the black wing, and there's like a big black marble arch, and an old man is standing there.
Hello!
Oh, hello!
Good afternoon. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Lord Hans Chumley Tamerwin.
My voice is fucked. My name is... He's the guy from Family Guy, the guy, the old man that likes little kids from Family Guy. Oh, I'm Ernest Honorcastle. They're all Irish at this castle too.
Good morning, Ernest. We are here for an audience with Archmage Fadravul.
Oh, this is for students only. I'm sorry. As you're talking to him, this young person just sort of slips by you and slips inside the college without saying anything to anybody.
I'll walk by as well since I'm short and...
Ernest Honorcastle is my name, says the old man, and then he tries to sort of stop you. He's like, I'm sorry. We only it's only students allowed in here.
It's quite alright. You've heard about the recent events with the Queen.
Do you have an invitation from one of the professors?
Do I know any of the professors?
You can, yeah, sure. I mean, you can come up with a name of somebody you know in passing. Let's say Dr. Stevenson.
Yes, Dr. Johann Stevenson is expecting us.
Oh, wonderful. Do you have a note from Dr. Stevenson?
I'm not sure if I have it handy. As you can see, we were quite torn up. We were attacked by a chimera in the marketplace.
Really? Well, let's stop for a moment, because really the Mage College is only for students. What is your reason for entering the Mage College?
We're on an urgent errand from the Council of the Blooded and the Prince regarding the death of the Queen and an urgent threat to the realm. We were told to speak to the Mage College.
The death of the Queen?
Yes.
Oh! His voice goes back up. He's the only old man who's still in puberty. Let's get right into it.
Glad you're here. We're trying to finesse our way into this Mage's College.
How do you, finesse me in when it makes sense?
As you recall, everybody got fucked up by a chimera last time.
Yeah, that was
right?
awesome.
And
we took a bow.
You got fish.
You took a bow.
You took a bow.
You took a bow. You got some fish. Don't forget your old fish in your inventory. And you guys went to the Mage College.
I got a little lost.
And this old fellow is telling you that students only.
Yes.
Oh.
But Lord Hans just said that, and the old man, the Queen's death. Oh my. Oh.
Oh yeah, maybe don't tell anybody. I don't think it's
Public knowledge.
Public knowledge yet.
We're
Yes.
causing mass panic.
Sir Honorcastle, please. This is an urgent matter, and we only tell you out of necessity. But it is very important that you speak to the Archmage about this matter immediately.
Well, one moment, please. And so he steps inside, and another old man who looks almost exactly like him steps up in his place as you see Ernest Honorcastle sort of waddle down the hallway to go talk to people. After a while, Ernest comes back with a gnome, who is the most gorgeous female gnome you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Hubba hubba.
More attractive than any human.
I mean, that's not.
Some of you think. So this gnome lady says to you, Bonjour, my name is Genevieve. I hear you are having trouble. You need to speak with someone, yes?
Yes, I'm going to speak to her in Gnomish.
Oh.
Which is because I chose that language and I'm going to get to use it. I'm speaking to her now. I'm going to
Wow.
say, good morrow to thee, Genevieve. We urgently need to speak to the Archmage about a matter of great importance to the realm. It's a matter of life and death. We're on an urgent errand from the Prince and the Council of the Blooded. Of course, someone at the Mage College can telepathically connect with any member of the nobility that they have access to, or whomever you choose to verify this, but it's absolutely true.
Do you know what Chumley's saying?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
He's just speaking
I didn't know he
gibberish.
spoke such exotic languages.
I know. It sounds...
So, Genevieve looks like she flushes a little bit that you're speaking Gnomish to her, and she looks like mildly turned on by the fact that you speak Gnomish.
Yes.
And
powerful charisma.
she says, "Oh my, well, my name is Genevieve Wayu, and I am the admissions director. You are all wishing to join our school?" She seems a little flustered, like she didn't actually hear anything that you just said.
I am a member of House Tamerwin. We need to speak to the Archmage urgently about
Roll persuasion.
All right, here we go, baby.
I show her my fish. Just kind of hold it out.
Disadvantage.
Who has that?
Say, the people
And-
have given us this, and I would like to find a place.
Yeah,
to
now you have to roll with disadvantage.
That is
She's
going to
grossed
be
out
an
by it.
8.
Okay.
Oh, no. Who has them?
She says,
crazy
She says,
necklace?
I am so sorry, and she looks like really sorry. I am so sorry. I wish I could let you in, but we only let the students in. Would you like to become a student? Maybe you can come in the future.
I would like to become a student in the future, but again, this is an urgent matter having to do with.
How fast can we become a student?
Is she speaking in Gnomish or Common?
I am speaking common.
Oh,
Yes,
Yes,
I could
yeah.
not believe that
Sorry.
my friend speaks Gnomish, but you know, in Bourgogne we speak common in French, you know. Bourgonnaise.
you already just joined.
What are you doing?
He's going to join
You
all
want to
the
join
different
the college?
organizations.
Is it?
You
Is-
just don't know
How long
join
does
any
it
other
take? Yeah,
organization.
we don't know anything.
Do you? Can anyone join?
Well,
Even a famous actor like myself?
if you wish to pay the fee of 750 gold pieces
Holy.
and take a solemn oath to attend all the classes that we have for your first year students,
Ooh.
then I'm happy to consider adding you to the matriculation roll.
Perhaps could you get a message to the Archmage for us?
Maybe you are telling me strange things. You are telling me you have information about the queen being dead.
Believe me that the Archmage will want to hear this message. I'm not casting a spell. Not casting a spell. I'm just saying. Believe me, the Archmage will want to hear this message.
Well, you already rolled persuasion.
Yes.
So
Sidebar.
unless you're trying a different tactic.
Sidebar. Total.
I am sorry, I cannot help you.
Should we show her the creepy necklace that was enchanting the queen?
One of you guys has it, yes.
Who does?
I don't know.
or tell anybody
Do
that
it,
like
yes,
there's
absolutely.
terrible magic present?
Yes, show them to it. This is I can't. Which one of you is holding the necklace?
These.
The druid.
My druid friend is holding an artifact of great evil that was recently around the neck
Oh, please,
of our queen.
do not take an artifact of evil out
Well,
in front
Jimmy,
of our
there
school.
is a terrible,
Jasper.
terrible evil in this town, and we have to talk to somebody now.
Yes, okay.
Jasper puts his fish away.
Thank you, Jasper.
Hold on a moment. One moment, please. And so then Genevieve and Ernest Hardcastle, or whatever his name is, they both go up the street. They both go up the hallway for a while, and the other person that looks exactly like Ernest is standing there in front of you. And while you guys are talking, another like 3 very young-looking, mage-looking students just sort of squeeze by you and give you looks like, who are these old people cluttering up our hallway?
If this doesn't work, I'm gonna talk to the librarian.
One of them checks out Una.
Good morrow to thee, sir. My name is Lord Hans Chumley Tamerwin. I'm
Who are you
here.
talking to now?
The new old guy.
The librarian.
No, the new old
The
guy
guy
that's
that-
there.
yeah,
Oh, we'll
the
go
guy
across the
at
street
the
to the
desk.
library if this doesn't work. Good morrow to thee, sir. My name is Lord Hans Chumley Tamerwin.
Oh!
House Tamerwin, perhaps you've heard of us, yes. We are here on an urgent matter from the Prince and the House of the Blooded. I must see the Archbishop.
I'm just filling in for my friend Ernest. I cannot.
All right, listen.
Ugh.
If Ernest and Genevieve come back, tell them we've stepped out for a second, but we'll be back in just a moment. All right? Is that okay, sir? Can you do that for me?
I think they are coming back.
Very good.
They said they were going up the hallway.
Who is this that we're speaking to?
This is
An
the
old
doorman.
man.
He's just
I
an
just-
old doorman.
my voice is broken. so.
Do you know any magic? Are you a spellcaster?
Oh yes.
Yes. Is there a spell to cook fish? Do you know cook fish? Is that
I'm
a
sorry.
like a cantrip?
I must watch the door,
Okay.
please.
Okay.
So as you are talking to this fellow, Genevieve and Ernest come back, and they have another person with them, and he's also a gnome, and he's got a gray beard, and he's a wizard, and he kind of looks like everyone's stereotype of a gnome wizard with a gray beard. If you're gonna imagine that, it'd be that person. And so that person, and there's also this really playful air about him, and he almost seems to pop up in front of you like a jack-in-the-box, and he's like, "Hello, I hear you have some very scary information for us. How can we help you today?"
Yes, hello. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Lord Hans Chumley Tamerwin of House Tamerwin.
I'm just wondering, do you want to let anyone else do the talking? Because just you, because you already rolled persuasion.
We're here on an urgent matter from the Queen, which
You
my
know-
friend Jasper can explain.
There have been strange, evil goings on in the kingdom, and we have urgent news to communicate to the Mage College about what has happened. And it has affected the royal family. It would affect the whole kingdom, I think, or queendom. And we really would like to share this because we can't think of anyone more important to know what is happening than
Farrell.
yeah.
Well,
Then the head of the Mage College.
Oh, you don't
Yeah.
know the name of our high elder, do
Yeah,
you?
We
of
also
I
have
see.
very important information
Well,
about possible royal cuts to the budget of the Mage
Yeah,
College
there's-
that we would like to share quickly. And could
Oh,
really affect the entire enterprise
so
here.
this new wizard and Genevieve and Ernest Castle are like they hear that and they start whispering to each other and stuff. Why don't you roll persuasion, Aloysius? I mean, Jasper.
Ooh, he changed it.
We were
I gave it away.
No,
Oh,
we were
no.
supposed to tell them.
He's Aloysius.
It's been him all along.
Roll persuasion, buddy.
Okay, I just had to remember. It's going to be an 18.
Seriously?
Yeah,
That's
because
the
I have silver
minimum roll.
tongues.
That means you rolled a 5.
No, I rolled a 4. But that makes it
The
a 10.
lowest you could roll is an 18.
Yeah, 18. I rolled
Yeah.
an 18.
They all look at you and they're like, they're not quite sure, and they're like, okay, fine. I guess you could come in.
I kind of wink at Lord Chumley.
Genevieve sort of brushes Lord Hans's wrist and says, I will be in the my admissions office if you wish to join the school.
In Gnomish, does she say in
yes. And then
Sexy.
the one guy gets rid of the other guy, looks exactly like him, he goes back to posting up. And the wizard guy who's sort of popping around and stuff, he tells you that his name is Sherry.
Sherry.
And
Sherry?
not like Mon Chéri, but like the
Like the
alcohol.
beverage.
And he says, I hope you don't mind if I follow you around everywhere
Oh, absolutely.
inside
No.
the Mage College.
Well, we would get lost without you.
Of course. So, what are you guys up to?
Are you
Can you
taking
take
us?
us to the Archmage?
Can you take us to the Archmage, Sherry?
I'll take you to his office.
Great. Is he there?
And well, he's the High Elder. Where else would he be?
All right,
We
excellent.
I don't think he's here, but we do. You know, he could be anywhere. He goes wherever he wants. As he's saying this, Sherry sort of like pops in and out of like it seems like he's talking to you here, and then he's like halfway down the hall, and he's talking to you again, and then he pops back, and then he pops down the hall again. He's not teleporting or anything. He's just like very. Yeah.
When he's not teleporting, he's just moving.
He's not teleporting. He's just bopping around somehow.
I asked him if he could teach me that somehow. I think it'd be really useful when I'm on stage.
He tells you that he wouldn't have much to teach a cat who can climb walls, jump 60 feet down the hallway if he wanted to. So he says, let me take you to Schnabel's office, and we'll see what we can do.
Schnabel?
Who's Scrabble?
Schnabel.
Schnabel!
Schnabel. Schnabel. Yes. And you walk past a poster that says Diving Bell and Butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you start walking down the hallway as he says, let's take you to Schnabel's office. And, you know, you see classrooms and stuff, lockers and that kind of thing. It's lots of sort of big cavernous hallways. Of course, from the outside, it just looked like a diagonal black wing with white, you know, marbling in it. But inside of the school, it feels like great wooden, large hallways and big wooden doors going into various classrooms and such. And so Sherry just sort of pops down the hallway, sort of bopping in and out. And as you're walking, he says, so tell me about yourselves. Ooh, you seem to be wearing broccoli. What's going on there? He like pops around some more.
The Queen's Tailor gave it to me.
Oh yes, I know the Queen's Tailor. Beautiful person. Pops around some more. Yes, very good.
How long have you worked here?
Oh, a very long time. Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
What is your position? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
What is your position here?
I'm the Dean of Academics.
Oh, that must be a wonderful job.
Yes, I'm very busy, but I took some time to watch you since you said you have information about killing the Queen
Oh,
and an evil artifact. But yes, I should get back soon. But I'm having my my assistant dean fill in for me for now, so I can follow you around. And you, my friend, you look like maybe a person I have not seen in a long time in this area. Are you?
No, I'm not from around here.
No.
No.
You look a little different.
Yeah,
Do your friends know of your parentage? He says this very quietly to you.
well, I don't even know that much about my parentage,
Oh.
honestly. I mean, I know. I know. I have a sense of, yeah, clearly I'm got something going on in here. But no. I mean,
Might you be
live on a boat.
potentially half or a quarter orc?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do your friends know? Yeah.
Well, we haven't really talked. We haven't like talked about it, but I'm not like opposed to them knowing that.
He just sort of pops down the hallway, like 300 feet down the hallway while you're saying that. So as you guys are walking down these long wooden hallways and stuff, you walk by this long line of wizards that are, you know, young wizards, old wizards, different outfits, you know, different schools of magic, just totally different vibes on each of them. Maybe some of them look sort of Dumbledore-esque, other ones look like they fly around all the time wearing gold, whatever. There's like a line of wizards all waiting for stuff. And he leads you past the line of wizards, and at the head of the line is a room, and there's sort of like energy shooting out of the room, little lightning bolts and stuff, and every once in a while somebody will go into the room, and then somebody will come out of the room. One guy comes out of the room covered in dirt, looking like he hasn't washed himself in a couple weeks, and then somebody else from the line goes into the room, and you see some more magical energy shoot out.
I go up to the guy who just came out, and what's happening in this room?
Oh, well, this is the teleportation circle room.
Oh.
Excuse me, I have to wash myself.
Where did you come from?
Oh, I came from up north.
Oh, where up north?
Up north, northwest, north of Rocinante.
Where in particular? Is there another mage college up there?
Oh, excuse me, I have to wash myself.
Oh, of course, yes.
He
No, I
takes off
understand.
to go wash himself.
Oh.
But right behind him you see a lady with who's got like, she's got like flat things that have all these different insects pinned to it. Like she's got a couple bug collection things, and she comes out of the room and she's like sort of trying to walk down the hallway with these things past you.
Where did you get these wonderful specimens?
Oh, I studied them in the southeast
Oh.
of our continent.
And you just came back from there.
Oh yes.
It looks like a successful trip.
Oh yes. Look, the majestic dung beetle.
It's beautiful.
It's like a green pearlescent.
Are those the only types of animals that you study?
Oh
Do you
no,
specialize?
no! I've studied all sorts of animals. She sort of sets the pin things down on the wall and
Yeah.
is like, let's talk about. She wants to talk about her profession with you.
Okay, yeah. What are you a zoologist? Do you study all the animals of the land?
Oh yes, yes. I've been all over the world. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jasper takes the fish out and shows it to her.
Ah yes, a common fish.
Oh yes. Would you like this?
I have many.
Oh, okay. Jasper puts it back.
But you had an interest in the majestic dung beetle of the southeast of Parvus.
Well, you're supposed to be looking at that.
Well, we're looking for not the beetle,
Sherry.
but the area.
Southeast of Parvus, that must be a beautiful area. I was very young when I left Parvus. I don't remember much.
Ah yes, very few people know much about the southeast of Parvus, although a lot of halflings live there. Do you have any experience with this little halfling friend?
I can near grows on the southern edge of Lake Kappa and Purpose.
Oh, okay. Something. Is that? Yeah, I'll let the
Yes, oh yes, you might know something.
As you guys are talking, Sherry sort of pops back from down the hallway and is like, "Oh, if we could please right this way.
Let's go.
Yes, this is the teleportation room. This is Veronica. She's a herpetologist. I'm glad you've met her. You did say you wanted to talk to
Yes, the Archmage, urgently.
Fadra Rule, yes?
Yes, correct.
Veronica, I'm afraid we're in a bit of a hurry, but I hope to be able to speak to you again sometime. By the way, is where you were at, is that near the southern edge of
Lake Kappa.
Lake Kappa?
Oh, no. The southern edge of Lake Kaffa is in the northern part of Parvus. I was in the southeast corner, which is, there are palm trees there. That's where the saltpeter mines are, and there are many majestic dung beetles which live in those parts. And I wanted to collect them for my collection. I'm doing a little experiment, you see. And she starts droning on and on and on about the mating habits of the majestic dung beetle.
Thank you. Yes, we'll have to visit ourselves, and if we do, we'll report back to you, Veronica. Best of luck to you.
So Sherry leads you down the hallway past the teleportation room, which you pretty much surmised, and someone said that to you.
I asked Sherry, how does one get access to use the teleportation room?
Oh well, the wizards of our mage college all have access.
Is that the only way to have access? Would, like, say the prince telling us to use it or something like that?
Well, we grant heads of state and others such access, but really you would need the permission of the High Elder and the Council of 13 Mages that he answers to and who answer to him before we give access to just anyone.
Well, another thing is
Not that you're just anyone, you know. Not to insult you. I do love your robe, and that tiara is nice.
Thank you. I got it from the prince.
All right, shall we?
Sherry.
So Sherry continues leading you down the hallway. As you pass the room, you see sort of a rough and ready looking wizard with a sword on his back who comes out of the teleportation room. A very overweight person holding a pudding goes into the teleportation room. There's some very classy wizards that emerge. They have clothing that looks like Rocinante or Bourgogne, but you're already way down the hallway.
Sherry, how many, what are all the places you can go to from the teleportation room? How many different places are there? Can you just teleport anywhere?
Does it
Oh,
just
it's great.
connect to all the mage college?
Anywhere. Well, there are. He tells you as you're walking. We have teleportation circles in some of the major cities. The capital of Parvus, Rocinante, Bourgogne. But you can also use the teleportation circle to teleport anywhere you've been, or anywhere that you're familiar with, but the less familiar you are with the place, the more likely it is that you could have a mishap.
Ooh, what a mishap. What would that be?
Yes, and he like pulls out this Dungeon Master's guide with a table that has like mishaps on it, and like if you roll it, it shows you like what the mishaps could be and stuff. And he's basically like the more familiar with the place you are, the safer it is to travel there. But if you, for example, just say you want to go to a place that you just heard of one time in a book, you might end up at the bottom of the ocean or 100 feet in the air and falling or something. So, but yes, our teleportation circle is it's very safe for traveling in between teleportation circles, and it's mildly safe for traveling to places that if you have an object from there or you're familiar with it.
Huh.
Sounds risky.
Huh.
So, as you're talking, you finally arrive at an office.
Should we ask this guy about Galactikosh, if he's heard of him, or is it?
Sure. Sure, have you ever heard the name Galactikosh?
He sort of pops up and down, pops up from behind something. He does like a prestidigitation magic trick for no reason. Just like makes a flower appear in his hand and then makes it disappear. And he says, Galactikosh? Why, I haven't heard of such a name. Perhaps the library could yield more results.
And remind me, what's the name of the librarian? He's a non-binary fellow or lady with a hunchback and a silly voice. He looks a lot like the tailor from the that you know from the castle.
Oh, of course.
What's his name again?
The name of that person is, and he says the name.
Yes.
You want me to look it up so you can write it down?
Salisbury.
Here, I'll look it up for you. Anything else? Oh yeah, Moyle Lehrer. Moyle Lehrer.
Yes, Moyle Lehrer. He's a possible ally.
I used to watch his. I used to go and watch him recite like the daily news at the at the end of the day, the
Mhm.
Moyle-Lara report.
Yes, exactly. The
Yeah.
Moyle-Lara News Hour.
Right before he did a bris. Yeah.
Exactly.
Jim Lehrer, the
He-
bris
he-
giver.
He
Yeah.
would do interviews at the same time. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
So as you're talking, you arrive at a big office door, which is open. Inside the room, you see a large cylindrical shaped room, say 30 feet wide and 60 feet tall. It's a tall cylinder of a room, and there are a couple arched windows halfway up the cylinder that are open. And there is a big wooden desk, and behind it is a big dwarf dressed as a wizard. And he looks very healthy, yet old. And he, says hello.
Good morrow to thee, sir. Jasper, would you like to take the lead on speaking to our beloved friend and colleague? here?
Shrivel?
Oh, the Schnabel?
Schnabel?
I would be happy to, Lord Hans, but I think no one could do this more effectively than a mage himself and a
Alright.
member of the noble house.
Thank you.
I don't think I could do it any better than you could. In fact,
Good
I
morrow,
insist
good
you
morrow
speak
to thee,
so.
sir. You must be Schnabel.
Ach, lad, I'm Schnabel.
My name is
Nice to meet ya.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Lord Hans Chumley Tamerwind of House Tamerwind. A mage, and here on an urgent errand from the Prince and the Council of the Blooded. We urgently require to speak to the Archmage on royal business on a matter of great. It's a matter of life and death.
Roll persuasion.
All right, do I get to add this d6?
Yeah, if you need it.
Oh well, I don't need it. That's
Well,
good.
Oh, somebody gave you bardic inspiration, eh?
Did I waste it by throwing it? I mean, that's gonna be
Well, you rolled it, so
yeah.
I can always give you another one.
That's gonna be a 29.
Okay. Schnabel is like, why does he have a Scottish accent if he's got a German name, eh? He's a dwarf. He's supposed to be from Liebenstag. We've got to go with the German accent if I can do one. Willst du talk to me? Yes?
You gotta do the way into a German accent is either Schwarzenegger or Werner Herzog.
Schwarzenegger. We'll try Schwarzenegger for a minute. I am very no, we'll just do whatever comes out of my mouth because I'm half sick. Willst du Christoph Waltz is the answer. Yes. You tell me that I feel very convinced by you. Let me check High Elder Fadraru's schedule. And he sort of flips through and he's like, he is in a very important meeting right now. But I am the Lord Minister Schnabel, and I work directly for High Elder Archmage Fadraru. So any questions you have for him, I can probably answer myself. And
Well,
based on everything you've said, I'm very happy to help you.
when does the Archmage get out of his meeting?
He looks 14 hours from now.
I'm afraid we'll have to ask you to ask you to interrupt. It's that urgent.
Well, as I said, anything that you need, I can help you with. So let's talk. Tell me what's going on.
Well, has the Archmage expressed any concerns to you about the college's funding?
The college's funding. By the way, did I tell you that I'm originally from Liebenstag?
Yes.
And I hate war and I love healing?
That's right.
By the way, I'm 300 years old.
300 years old, yes. That's right.
300.
Ow.
What's your secret?
Schnabel?
300 years old, and It's fantastic. I'm telling you, it's not just I'm lifting the weights and
If you want to talk to yourself, the plot will not progress.
Lord,
So-
I think, this is... Jasper kind of whispers up, I think, we can speak to him. He's like one rung down below the Archmage.
fair
Yes.
enough, but we need to speak to the Archmage as well.
As I said, I'm happy to help. I'm just going to be Scottish, but he's German. As I said, lad, I'm happy to help. Now, what did you just say? You're distracting me with your talking about my voice
The
so
queen
much.
was gonna defund
Wait,
the
no,
Mages
yes.
College.
Okay, so, lad, here's the deal. There has been some tension between High Elder Fadrarul and the Queen around funding.
What is the origin of Fadrarul's tensions with the Queen? Do you know?
Well, there have been some fluctuations lately in the flow of magic around the safeguards that the ancient threefold has put into place regarding teleportation to and from the continent.
And
May I ask, and what would be the implication of that? That, as I have my layperson's understanding, is that is what protects the continent from infernal and bestial creatures. Is that right?
It's what protects the continent from people teleporting to the continent and away from the continent. You see, you can use our teleportation circle to go anywhere on the continent, but you can't teleport off the continent, and no one can teleport in, and no one's done it for hundreds of years.
And these fluctuations must be
Until
troubling.
now.
The fluctuations.
No one's doing it right now, as far as we know.
Well, you might be wrong about that, friend.
yes, and the fluctuations are something that the Mage College noticed and reported to the Queen.
Oh, yes. So, we wanted to find out why this was happening. Yeah? So, High Elder Fadrarul and the Council of 13 Mages, we've been using public funds officially allocated by the Council of the Blooded to conduct research to combat these fluctuations and strengthen the ancient threefold.
Yes, and the Queen opposed this, correct?
Yes, she denounced Fadrarul for wasteful spending, and
do
she
you
called for his replacement.
Has Fadrarul mentioned why the Queen opposed it?
Why what now?
Why the Queen opposed it?
She said it was wasteful, is all I know. She said we should be spending money to build new projects and train more wizards, and we were doing the wrong thing with our money to try to figure out why everything was fluctuating.
Did Fadrarul say anything about the Queen was suspect?
No,
Have you
but she was calling for him to be replaced.
By who?
She wanted him replaced by a guy named Welrar Mjordan. Yeah.
And who is this Welrar Mjordan?
Well, he's one of them black elves there, the drow, which we rarely see here. But with Fadrarul being a Vedalkin and all, we don't ask too many questions about all these rare people of rare parentage. Anyway, I don't mean to sound like a racist or not PC or anything. Oh, please excuse me. He like starts to sweat a little bit. Like
It's all right.
he thinks he's digging a hole deeper.
We call them an elf of darkness.
Yes, a drow. Anyway, Welrar Mjordan, he actually advocated for withdrawal from the ancient threefold.
And
Ooh,
is
that would
Welrar
be a
Mjordan
disaster.
is he a member of the 13 Mages?
Yeah.
Welrar?
Oh, yeah.
Is he in the building today?
More than likely.
Interesting.
He's way up in his rooms,
So in your research, did you guys get near finding any reasons for the fluctuations?
Well, we were having a hard time doing it with our funding cut and all of that. But we're looking into it. We have some experiments going, but we have to analyze the flow of magic, watch it over a period of days, take notes on it, share the information with each other, analyze it.
Can I ask you, were there any of the noble houses or any of the Council of Blooded who also opposed this funding?
Ah, yes, good question.
Oh, that I don't know off the top of my head.
Do you guys,
Not that I heard of.
in your research, did you come up with anything like, I don't know, maybe like, what if there was like a giant hole to hell underneath the castle, like to a demon realm or something like that?
What?
Does the name Galathakash mean anything?
No. Galathakash. Is that some kind of tobacco?
Has the Mages College taken notice of any other unusual magical fluctuations within the city, such as monsters or inanimate objects being animated, conjuring and necromancy taking place throughout the city?
Well, we haven't seen much. We haven't really seen much. So as he's saying that, all of a sudden you notice some movement up at the top of this cylindrical office. You see this blue guy with his hands like this just sort of fly in through one of the arched windows and hover 60 feet above you in between the two open arched windows. Feels like a almost holy moment as this blue man, just with his eyes shut, sort of flies in and hovers 60 feet above you.
There he is, Fadrul, the Vedalkin.
He looks down at you and says, "So these are they."
Yes, we are we. We seek an audience with you, Lord Archmage.
I see. He looks down at Schnabel and sort of gives him a nod, and then he flies out the other window.
I asked Schnabel, what will he see us now?
No, I think he saw you. He just saw you right then.
Have you heard of the Mistress?
The mistress, no. I had one once.
Well, I feel like you guys should probably explore the bottom of the castle, because there's a portal to hell there, but otherwise we should leave here. I feel like...
Listen to... Schnabel. It's urgent that we speak to the Archmage. Who will word from the Prince help? He must know. He's
I'm telling you, anything the Archmage knows, I know. I'm helping you right now. You got questions for him. You're asking him if you're asking me.
Have you noticed anything unusual about Welrar Murden besides his ethnicity?
His ethnicity is wonderful. I never said anything bad about his ethnicity. He's a beautiful, beautiful drow. And again, he starts to like sweat and look nervous that he's said something wrong. He's a beautiful black-skinned drow. I love black drow. And he's starting to sweat again. And what's his face? The other guy, Sherry is starting to look really uncomfortable, and he's like changing the subject. Sherry's like, so anything that you have to ask the High Elder, please, you can just ask.
All right,
ask
Schnabel. Schnabel, would you let us use the teleportation machine?
Do you have a good reason?
I think we do. I think we have more information than you guys ever did about some of these causes of magic, and we could probably help you out if you help us out.
And how will you do that with the teleportation room?
We plan to travel to Bourgogne and see. It's shocking to me that the Mage College hasn't picked this up, but there are magical beings entering the city. We've fought several of them. They're malicious, and there's great evil coming into the city. And the same is happening in Bourgogne, and it's driven by the same pair of infernal entities.
And if it's okay to just lay our cards on the table,
The queen
was completely possessed. And in the service.
And so you're carrying the necklace, right?
That's right.
And what's its status currently?
It's wrapped in a cloth inside of a bag.
Okay. you feel it you feel like a light electric shock come through the bag a little bit. Almost like someone's going like that at you.
Are you okay?
When what happened? When she
Just
said
now, while they're talking.
While she was talking about the different
the evil
groups?
entity.
Or the queen.
Or
It was
possessed.
right after he said why he wanted to use the teleportation room.
Oh, I see.
Schnabel, it's important that you don't tell anything that we've said here today to Welrar Mjordan. To do so would be racist.
Alright.
Roll deception.
You will be cancelled,
Roll
and
deception.
I will be telling HR.
I hope you succeed. That's very entertaining.
17.
That's not very high.
That is high. 17 is high.
Oh yeah, okay, it's high for
17
you.
out of 20 is high, dude.
Okay. So he sort of he like blushes and like that's good counsel. Thank you for the good counsel.
Or maybe just anybody except Father.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
Is Welrar? Can we speak to Welrar? Do you want to
We
speak to
need to.
Welrar? Yes,
What do we
not a
need?
good
We need to
idea.
speak to the Archmage, otherwise I think we're...
I forgot we had a plan.
I mean, it's basically to see why he was being defunded, which they already said, and then if we can use their teleportation service.
Yeah, then we want to come and try to teleport and go
you wanna-
pop into Oregon and get a little look-see before.
Well,
You want to
if you give me
right? That's in your house.
so
Yes.
tell me the exact reason you want to use it. You said you want to go
We need to travel to Borgone, so
So there's somebody called the Mistress.
Elenia
She's
Toth,
trying to
yes.
destroy everything here.
Uh-huh.
Underneath her is, we think, several hierarchical beings, such as the Queen, Aoife, who's now dead, working for her.
Yes.
Working under the Mistress with... The Queen was working with Galethakosh. Each of these other beings, and we believe at least one's in Burgon, one's in Rosanante, there's two others we're not sure.
Yeah, through this evil, pendant.
Yeah, and
Hans was granted a vision.
I'll like show the evil pendant without touching it.
Oh.
I like this double presentation from the two of you. Has some roll persuasion with advantage because she's helping you.
Yeah.
Una, let me hear a little bit more help.
This evil pendant gave Hans here a vision of multiple, servants of dark forces, and then we've heard through other intel that the leader, the Prime Minister of Burgon, is starting to behave in ways that are kind of maybe similar to what was going on with the Queen. So we really need to get a look at that.
Yeah, otherwise we're just wasting time
And
here.
quick!
And this is... We should already have left this place.
Alright.
Because I rolled a 6.
So, you rolled a 6.
Yeah.
With
That's
advantage?
Do you have inspiration?
With advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 3 to 9, so I got a 6.
Well, you rolled a 3 and a 9?
Yeah.
Why is that advantage?
That was a 6
You
with
rolled a 9.
advantage. I was helping you.
You
Yeah.
averaged them?
You have negative?
Yeah, of course I have negative. That's why I play my character so weird.
Oh!
I have terrible charisma. That's why I play my character in that way.
Let's see. So we've got persuasion, intimidation, deception. Let's see. I know. So
I'm intimidated.
Una.
Una's intimidating.
Yeah.
So Schnabel takes a look at you, Una, and says, so you really feel that there's a strong reason to use this teleportation circle to protect our nation?
Yeah! I'm not talking about feelings, I'm talking about knowings.
Okay, you roll insight.
Oh, gracious. Oh, I lost my big guy. Oh, it might be under your couch. I might have left it here. Oh. I just rolled a 1.
Okay. So Schnabel is like, well, I have heard everything you've said. I heard what you both said. I heard all the information you said. I will go and talk with I will go and talk with the High Elder, and we will make a decision about whether you should use the teleportation circle. I understand that you've shared all of these dangers with us, but I just wonder, why is it you four who should deal with this? Why are you four the ones that we should select, if not some wizards or powerful mages instead?
Well,
we're the four
ones
that
who,
the Council of the Blooded saw fit to kill the queen.
We were the ones who uncovered what was happening, right? I mean, with all due respect, right beneath the noses of the Mage College.
Schnabel, we would appreciate if you would indeed send some powerful mages with us to have our backs.
As long as it's not.
Murmur.
We would love the support of the Mage College.
Roll persuasion.
15.
Does he like fish?
We will consider it. I will talk with the High Elder about this. So Sherry pops back up and is like, okay, great. Well, you've had your audience. You've transmitted your information. You've let us know that you want to use the teleportation room. And Schnabel says, yes, after I've talked to the High Elder, I will. I'll let you all know.
What do I think that Schnabel really knows anything?
About what?
Do I think that he really speaks for the Archmage and knows what the Archmage knows?
You can roll insight.
That is going to be an 8.
You do.
You're doomed in this room.
Well, I thank Schnabel for his time and for listening to us, and I explained that it is the custom of the catfolk to honor people with gifts, especially gifts that cats particularly appreciate, and I hope he takes this in the best possible manner. And I lay out the fish to him and say, this is a gift from our party to him, and thank you so much for your time.
Schnabel looks at it like you placed a dead fish on the table in front.
Oh, it needs to be cooked, but I'm sure a wizard of your rank will have no problem casting cooked fish on it.
At first, he seems like he's going to insult you, and then he realizes that it might be interpreted as racist because you're a cat person. So instead, he's like, oh, thank you, kind Tabaxi. This is an important gift that you have given us.
And not to.
In fact, this will help in my conversation with the High Elder regarding your use of the teleportation.
Excellent.
Schnabel, should we come back to see you again, or will you send a courier, or will you simply implant have the mage implant the answer in our thoughts?
You will know.
Great. All right. See you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. So, what's his face escorts you back to the entrance.
Sherry.
Yep. Cute little Sherry.
Aww.
I'd like to
Friendly old gnome.
While we're here, I'd like to pay a quick visit to Moyle Lara, just to say hello. I think this man was extremely helpful in learning about Galetha, a good man, and I think, or a good non-binary individual. And I think that they could be of help to us here in the future with the Mage College.
Yes, by all means, let's.
And are there any, it's interesting to see all these students from the various backgrounds.
Is this where you graduated?
No, I went to the House Tamerwind mage study program, which is much more prestigious and much more rigorous. But it is interesting to see the poor and the rabble and lesser houses learning.
Jasper, who's a member of the rabble.
How long did the whole talking and all that stuff take us?
It was like an hour and a half.
Okay. Hassan's like, oh, cool. You guys, totally keep talking to these science magic people. I'm gonna just be outside and I'm gonna just take a short rest, eat outside, enjoy, picnic by myself.
Okay. Well, in the spirit of such, let's say you guys are now outside of the Mage College, and we'll take a break.
To make the day worthwhile, I say we go fix my musket and then help our druid friend along on his.
Was
his,
it?
Do we
was
know
it
about
a strikeout? I mean,
We don't know.
you went to the mage college. You talked to the guy.
We learned
you
about
found out.
teleportation, right?
We found out that budget cuts meant that they didn't know nothing. But anyway, hopefully maybe they'll put
Wasn't
it.
your goal to find out like what was up with the rivalry between the queen and the guy?
Yeah.
Yes, and I thought
Figured it out.
that what's his tits Federal was going to be like, yes, I've heard of this Galathacash. Let me tell you exactly who and what it is and how to combat
Well, we
it.
never talked to him.
Yes.
Well, what did you find out?
We found out that there is an evil drow in the ranks of the 13
That
council.
isn't what
We
we
don't-
are
we don't know
ascribing
he's
evil to him.
evil.
We just know that that's who the
Suspicious.
queen was gonna replace him with. We don't know.
Welwar
what his deal is.
Muirden, I will tell you, is in association with the Queen. He is evil.
What
and
did
We
you
also
guys
found out
find
about the
that
fluctuation.
what did you guys find out that you didn't know yet?
Well,
the
about the
magical disturbances in the
Fluctuations.
teleportation
Yeah.
field.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that the queen was working against the mages who were trying to fix or
Yes.
control them.
Or
Yes.
figure out what it was.
So
She wanted to replace Faldrin
with
with
werewolf. Well, what's his name?
Welrar Muirden.
Welrar.
Urinin.
This is awesome.
Don't make me remember any of these names without writing them down.
Welrar
So the queen wanted to replace Faldrin with Welrar Muirbin, and she wanted to stop them from studying and fixing the fluctuations
Yes.
in the ancient threefold barrier that prevents people from teleporting
Yes.
to and from the
Yeah.
continent and to and from this plane.
It's very useful.
So you got information that you didn't know.
That
Yes.
Daphne doesn't know yet, by the way.
And
Is Siobhan helping you with some of the names? Is that...
and
And there are hot
Yes.
gnomes.
Those are the most attractive gnomes.
If she were, their names would all be.
Aww.
And we learned that the south of Parvus is home to a dung beetle.
Yeah.
Fascinating mating ritual.
Well, we know, maybe they'll put in a good word. We
Is that
know where
Veronica?
that teleportation thing
Veronica the
is.
gnome?
Veronica
Yeah.
Nabokov?
Yeah.
And we know if we don't know where we're going in the teleportation thing, things could go astray.
Yeah, but we can go between the capitals, and we want
Yes.
to go to Borgonia.
So you guys are standing there in front of the mage college at the top of the stairs, in between the one wing and the other.
Are there any mages around? Oh yes, let's speak very briefly to Moyle Lehrer. I'd love to just gather his thoughts on some of this.
All right, you go talk to Moyle Lehrer. He talks in a really funny voice. It's very entertaining.
Moyle.
You don't learn anything new.
No, you're right.
Nice. Alright.
To the workshop.
You need to fix your gun. Where's the workshop on this map?
It's like right down there.
Oh, it's right next to us?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do
just
it.
down a little bit.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go there.
And then lunch.
Over there.
You guys are headed to the workshop.
Yeah.
All right. You guys go to the workshop.
Maybe we could.
It's a place.
Right.
The end.
All right.
Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. So you go to the workshop. As you're walking up the street towards it, you hear sounds like a hammer, like blacksmith kind of sounds. You hear sort of whistling sounds, those kinds of things. It's very sort of loud as you are walking up to it. From outside, it looks like a giant warehouse. As you get closer to it, you see it's a big open space, like a warehouse that the front wall is missing, so that everyone can see inside of it. And it feels like a steampunk Apple store of sorts. That's the sort of vibe of this place. There are very large open plan structure, lots of curling wrought iron. If you know what the Bradbury building looks like, kind of has that feeling to it. There are doors leading to upper floors and stuff, but the whole ground floor is it's like lots of workbenches in this big open space, and a lot of people wearing leather aprons, men and women. You see people working on all sorts of strange gadgets. There's a table that has something that sort of looks like your your musket, but you see the person is working with it, and knives shoot out of it instead of bullets, and slams into some wood. You see someone else has sort of a miniature metal cart, and there's something on the back that's chugging, and there's sort of a vapor coming off of it, and this little car of sorts is chugging across the table. And so it's this big, wide open warehouse with all of these work tables at it, with all of these people doing strange things. There's another table, you see something with a rotor on top. It like a small thing like shoots up off the table, flying on a rotor, and sort of smacks into a pillar and lands on the ground and breaks. And the person that's messing with that looks upset. So there's a lot going on in here.
Is there an obvious customer service representative station?
No.
Somebody that has guns.
Well, there's the guy working the musket, which I would have. Jasper has his eye on, but
people are pretty busy, and they're not really paying attention to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I walk up to the gentleman working on the knife shooting musket, I guess, and approach him and say, "Good day, sir."
Oh, hello.
Hi. I've been having some problems, and I take out my musket with my musket here, and I've heard this is the place to go if you want to repair these wonderful items, and I wonder if you or someone else here might be able to help me.
Not I. I am trying to discover how to shoot knives without using strings like a crossbow. So
looks amazing what you're working on. Is there someone here who would be able to help me?
As you're talking to this person, a very well put together and muscular and brown skinned man, sort of with out of the game, like a Middle Eastern vibe, or a East Indian vibe, comes up and introduces himself and says his name is Somat No Seed, and he's the chairman of the workshop, like the foreperson.
Oh.
And asks you how he can help you.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. I happened upon this beautiful item that I've used, a little bit here and there, but it seems not to be working very well, and I've heard that this is a place where I could get some help in repairing this musket.
Oh, yes. Come with me. So, Somat is the foreperson of the workshop, and he leads you sort of to the back, and in the back there's kind of an office that has lots of gears and various chains and items hanging on all the walls and stuff. And he says, "Let me see this." So he takes your weapon and lays it out on a table in this enclosed space and looks at it up and down and everything. And he says, "Wow, this is amazing. This looks like items that we have worked on ourselves, but it looks very, very old.
Yes.
It looks hundreds of years old.
Really?
And there are certain bits of it that he looks at the blasting cap and the trigger, the thing that pulls back, and this piece here, this is a different technology than I've ever seen. So this is quite an interesting piece you have here."
Does Jasper know about how long people have been using firearms? Is it just it's very recent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. You would know that firearms are supposed to be a more recent thing.
Huh.
Is there an Antiques Roadshow thing on the side?
Well, this is sort of this guy is the closest thing to an Antiques Roadshow. that you have, and the interaction starts to take on a feeling of the Antiques Roadshow. You know, he's holding it up and he's pointing at the different parts of it. He said, "Well, this blasting cap."
Jesper's following it all very closely.
Yeah, and so he says, "Yeah, we've never seen anything like this. I think this would be worth a lot if sold to the right buyer. You could have something here that's worth as much as 1,500 gold pieces."
How? And
a Chiron jumps
At
in the box.
auction.
Whoa.
At auction. Yeah.
Yeah.
and when you say the right buyer, do you have somebody in mind?
You want to sell this gun?
Well, I don't know. I'm kind of exploring my options. Is this something you think you might be able to help repair?
Yes, I believe I could figure this out. He sort of puts on a jeweler's loop, and he pulls out this thing that kind of looks like a blowtorch, and he uses it to just sort of peek very closely at and he sees where the thing broke, and he says, the thing is that this is a very different technology than the kind that we have today. Somehow this was made hundreds of years ago. So what I could do for you is I could repair it, but I would have to repair it using modern methods. So what it would end up being if I made this thing, well, I could repair it. I think I could repair it back to the way it was, but it would be very likely to break again. But if you wanted it to stop breaking as often, I could do something else to it. Maybe it wouldn't be as deadly, but it would not break as often.
But I'm wondering if augmenting it in that way would make it somehow less special.
Oh, this is a very special piece, my friend.
Yeah. How much would it cost to restore it to the way it was?
No, not very much. Maybe 70 gold pieces.
And to follow the other path, to kind of modernize it, so to speak, how much would that be?
A simpler price. You would still be wielding an antique. It's just, if I fix this, if I put it back together for you as it is, it'll break maybe a fifth of the time that you use it, I would say, and it could break for good. And the other option is it could still break, but more like 5% of the time do you have a chance it would break. It would do less damage, but it would be much more reliable. So.
Do you have guns that are similar?
Oh yes, we have guns.
How much do those cost?
Well, there's a lot of them. I mean, we don't have guns like this. This is a very strange antique, but he
Is
says,
it going to outfit everyone?
No, you just see if
Yeah.
you can buy a different gun and maybe sell this one, or like
Well,
just try to figure out your options
I
basically.
think this is a special. I think Jasper's going to attach to this, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, why don't I, if you would, I would love to have you fix this, but in this more, the way you describe, where it would break less often.
Okay.
How much would that cost?
about 70 gold.
Nobody quoted me for the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that would be great.
Okay.
What's
Hey,
your name?
My name is No Seed.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yes,
So
I'm
no
sorry.
seed.
Somat No Seed.
I had something happen earlier today. My memory is just, I'm a little shocked still. We had this incident on the bridge with this great monster. Anyways, excuse me.
He sort of rubs his stomach and he's like, I think I'm hungry for fish today.
I think down the street they're having a fish special at the Majors College.
That's funny.
Damn
Okay.
it.
I think in the Mage College cafeteria today they're having a special on fish.
So he takes your gun and
Yeah.
he hands it to two assistants that run in, and they look oddly like apple geniuses, steampunk apple geniuses, and they take the gun away. and he says, "Did you already take a short rest?" Asked the dungeon master. Okay. He says, "Well, if you'd like to wait just a short period of time, I can probably we can probably get this back to you relatively quickly."
Oh, that would be great. Otherwise, we could come back.
Whatever.
Yeah, let's wait. Everybody's hit points are back to normal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, well, why don't we go? You know, we're just going to go across the street and grab a little bite to eat.
Sure.
Okay, so 70.
Well, we can also go to the temple district. It's not too far from here.
I think we were going to do
We
that
were gonna
with
wait
Daphne.
for Daphne before
Well,
we
there's
go to
two
that
other-
temple. But we
Oh,
can
Yeah,
there's-
we can go other temples. I don't know. What's in the bottom? Something guild house annex?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to go there.
Okay.
Well, where's the
But-
minor noble place? Where's your place?
The noble quarters are like way the
Way
fuck
over
over
there.
there.
Oh.
Let's have lunch, get the musket, and then we can head over.
Sure.
That would be.
Jasper does love to eat.
Well,
So,
that's true.
Does nobody else? I mean, I know you can't live on good berries alone.
You can actually.
Yeah.
You can. A single good berry can
It's
sustain you
so-
for.
Good berries. It's people.
No.
So you go up to this food cart and they have like a cranberry sauce smothered pork ribs,
Oh.
and I just got really hungry saying it. And they also have some apples.
Well, well, Jasper wants to treat everyone and buys lunch for the crew,
Okay, it doesn't cost you very much.
Yeah.
and says, "Don't mention this to Daphne."
So everybody's chowing down on the ribs, and before you know it, half an hour has passed.
Hey.
You head back. You head back in, and you go in there. What are you doing?
What was his name? No seed. Not
Somat. No seed.
I approach Somat if I can see him, and just check in. We finished our lunch. I wonder if the musket might be ready.
Sure. Let me see what we got. He goes and he hunts around and talks to some of his people, and he says, "Let me go in the back room and see what the fellows have whipped up for you here." And
If anybody also is looking for random technology doohickeys, this would be the time to check them out.
Little robots.
My character does not care about that, but maybe other people might.
Yeah, I don't think Hans needs any tech at the moment, but
Yeah, modified experiment.
Nice.
Oh, well, this looks wonderful. Thank you so much. And you said 70 gold, right?
Oh, yes.
I give him the money and say, listen, if this works as good as you say, I'll be happy to frequent this place in the future.
absolutely. And he shakes your hand.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And as you're talking to him, you see this person sort of trying to, on the other side of the warehouse, you see this person wearing what basically looks like a leather and metal Ghostbusters pack, trying to shoot some electrical energy out of it at somebody else, and the thing just sort of blows up on their back, and they fall face first on the ground with flames on their back, and then somebody comes and sort of like dumps a bucket of water on them, and there's lots of sizzling and stuff.
Are they okay or are they dying?
The person is not okay, but they're not dying, and you're in this large warehouse, and there's all sorts of crazy things popping off around you. So you got your gun fixed, and there you are.
We're fed.
You're fed. Your gun's fixed. You're thinking about your day.
Alright, so we can go to the temple of Lungar and shoot or
so
whatever.
my house has not summoned me yet for my conversation, correct?
Timmer.
It happens less often the more you mention it.
Yeah.
I was asking about
Yeah,
it, to be
you
fair.
knew who was asking, and I
I was
forgot.
asking
Yeah,
it.
that's why. I was like, I just want to make sure I'm not blowing
In
it off.
our list of things to do.
Well,
Personally, I'm excited for the coughlins because I think I smell Galata Cash's hand in this.
Yeah, so nobody does anything. Nobody's summoning you or anything yet.
So there's 2 temples, there's the Coughlin nobles, there's the other countries, there's the thing that we're waiting for Laura to get back. We can always check out the Colosseum.
Yes, I think I'm interested in this personally. I find this Coughlin issue to be very intriguing. And I
Yeah,
think it's
let's
something worth
go check out
investigating.
those Coughlins.
All right. So, so you guys head to the nobles' quarter.
Yes.
Check out the Coughlins.
Yeah.
Kind of like stake the place out a little bit, or just sort of walking right up to the door. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah,
what you guys think.
staking
And
out.
remind me,
Maybe
what's the? We were just investigating them at this point. Or
Yeah,
is there a specific
basically,
thing we wanted to
basically they're
investigate?
getting a lot of money and they're not supposed to have, and they've also been acting strange.
And we know everything about this group that you joined now, right?
I've never mentioned the group that
No,
I
he
joined.
didn't.
I
You
just
just
told
mentioned that we
I just
wanted-
told that you this is a rumor that I heard.
Oh, okay.
That
So
we should investigate.
I suggest that we use as our cover investigating them. Just, they'll be aware of the actions of the House of the Blood and they'll know of us. So we're just going around interviewing nobles about their thoughts on, they'll know about the Queen and their thoughts on who should rule would be a good question to ask. And in general, I think that we're just there as representatives of our normal activities and see what they say.
Sure.
And drop the prince's name, or maybe Mussover, or do you
Yes,
think
we'll ask them. We can ask them what. Well, I think they'd be flattered to be asked who they think should be on the throne, and then whoever they say will know. No, great. Is not the candidate.
that's good.
Let's see who they're allied with, and offer them an alliance, and see if they want to hire us, and then what they would have us do.
So you guys head into the nobles district, and there's various houses. You recognize the Mussover's house because you went there. You see the Dehan house, which is very blue and lacy, but you're not going to those places. You're headed to a smaller house because it's the minor noble's house, and this place looks like there's a lot of plaid decorating the outside of this establishment. It's a mansion of sorts, but it's lower to the ground. Let's say a ranch mansion, and they have like plaid curtains and plaid. There's a lot of plaid going on outside this place.
You guys want to try to talk to their servant people first and see if they know
Yes,
anything?
let's. I think we should request an audience with whoever the house spokesman is.
What would you? What do you think?
Yeah.
Some-
Yeah.
So it's the afternoon, and you're leaving a busy street to sort of turn into this enclosed area that belongs to the Coughlins. You see the low to the ground mansion set back from the street. There's a yard of sorts, and you don't see anyone around as you approach the door.
When we start walking towards their place, is there anybody who is kind of eyeing us or just staring towards this area?
Roll perception.
18.
You don't see anybody.
Okay.
And
There-
you feel good about it.
Are there any signs of their new and ostentatious wealth?
There's a lot of plaid. Why don't you take a look at this plaid thing that's hanging on the wall
Yeah,
outside
I'm
the
gonna
house?
take a look at the plaid and see if I can tell. Is it do I know about their family tartan, etc.? Is that perception?
Yeah, why don't you roll investigation since you're an investigation king?
17.
Yeah, you take a close look at it, you can tell this is very expensive. It looks like imported wool, not from Greater Elenia. That's complicated weaving. It looks like an expensive plaid. And they left it on the outside of their home, this textile. So who knows what kind of rich plaid weavings they have inside their house.
It's a very fine fabric, so they have been spending their newfound gains. Shall we knock on the door?
Let's.
Hello?
You knock on the door and there is no answer.
And I'm sorry, can you remind me, there were just
Try the knob.
lots of money and outbursts and anger?
You'd be suspicious.
Anger and sadness.
Anger and
Our
sadness.
outbursts, and they have
Okay.
way too much money that
Yeah.
they've made in like the last 2 months.
And is there anyone around? Does any
Public outbursts.
Jake, can anyone see us? Can I mean, from the street or anywhere? Is anybody?
You're about 50 feet inset from the street. It's like there's a busy street, and then there's sort of a curving, wooded, like driveway type place where you would drive your carriage into, and then this low slung ranch mansion is set back. So there's bustling out on the street, but people are not necessarily looking your way. People are, it's.
Is it a one-story building, like ranch, or is it?
Yeah, it's one story.
Okay.
Most of the front of it is. Yeah.
So you said that there would be.
It's like the distance from here to where the road curves right here
Okay.
is like how far you've come in, and there's nobody around.
You said that there is like a carriage area. Is there an actual carriage there?
There's no carriage there.
Okay, so they might be gone.
You tried the door handle and it was locked.
Can I look inside the windows to see if I can see anything? Are they all curtained with plaid curtains so I can't see it? Or is there
Well,
any-
they are all curtained with plaid curtains, but you can see through the cracks a little bit.
Yeah.
Roll perception.
20, dirty 20.
Wow. You see a living room with not necessarily a Persian rug, sort of more of a Celtic vibe rug. Looks very expensive. You see sort of a visual feast of a living room, and nobody seems to be around. And with your dirty 20, you are really suspicious that maybe nobody's home.
Should we check to see what's going on?
Should we go in? Do you think?
Yeah.
Can I check the window to see if it's open?
Yeah, it's not open.
Okay. I could try to open the door.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
We could find a back. We could look for a back door as well. It's up to you. I'll leave this in your hands.
Maybe we should circle the house once and just be sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd go around to the back. See if there's another door.
All right, so you know the right side of the house is sort of goes right up to this hedge that separates the house from the next plot of land over, but the left side of the house has one of those sort of low wooden gate things, and you can pull a thing to make it swing open, you know.
Jasper uses his thieves' tools to make that happen. Just kidding.
Okay, but it's
Swing open.
it's just pulling a string. So you know that opens up, and you see that side of the house appears to have a servant's entrance, and there's trash and little crates. There's like a crate with a chicken in it that's clucking away, you know, and there's a clothesline with clothing there, and it actually looks like it's been hanging there for a while.
And there's I go up and knock at the servant's entrance.
There's no answer.
Okay. And the door's locked. I check the lock. Check the door.
You check the door, it's locked.
Okay.
The chickens fed, or they look like they haven't been fed for a while?
The chicken looks alright, but it's got like a little bowl of feed next to the crate, and it's just like doesn't have a German accent or anything. But
Look, Bach, Bach.
Well, I'd say we go in can anybody see us I'm assuming nobody from the street can see us.
yeah, now you're not seen at all
Okay.
from by the street unless somebody came into the driveway themselves.
Unless anybody objects,
I'm
try.
gonna close the side door thing that we opened to get.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Try
I'll,
to Jimmy that
I'll
servant's
try to see if I
entrance.
can open with my thieves' tools. Try to see if I can open that door.
Okay, roll sleight of hand.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
You cat.
Oh, 11.
You don't
Okay.
succeed.
Gather any.
Everyone actually kick the door.
Any windows
That's true.
in the back?
Well, right now you're on the side of the house. You want to go around back?
Or yes, I guess side of the house.
There's like a
No.
little dirty window that's too small for a person to fit through. It's kind of like the servants. I don't know. Maybe the servants' bedrooms are on the other side of this servants' entrance. I don't know, but
Does it seem like a half thing could fit through?
probably.
Is it openable?
Roll perception on the window.
13.
The window feels stuck, but it jiggles a little bit.
Can you
You want me to give it a go?
just push a little bit, not like smash
Alright. I'm gonna try to half full force to try to jiggle this window open. Can I reach it? Is it reachable?
Yeah, you can totally reach it.
Okay.
You actually have to stand on a chicken to reach it.
Stand on a chicken crate.
Do you need to roll
Do I
something?
need to roll something? Or can I
No.
open it?
I was
Open
waiting
that
for him to
deal.
be like, I'm gonna pull on the window.
Oh, no.
Sure.
I'm jiggling
Roll
it.
athletics if you're gonna pull that window.
I'm yeah. I'm trying not to rip it off of the wall. That is gonna be 18.
Okay, you rip it off of the wall.
Damn it!
You're trying to pull up on the window and you just snap it right off the wall, and now it's a square porthole in the side of the wall. There's some like dirty white lacy curtains that are flowing out of the window in a light breeze, but you know it's small.
Alright, we'll look in, I guess. But now that there's a hole there, what's in the room?
Sure. You look in. Roll perception.
14.
Sure, you see what looks like a dirty servant's room. There's some maid uniforms. There's two small trundle beds. There's like a wash basin that people would wash up in. That's what you see.
Alright, well I
Can I
go.
hoist you in there?
Yeah, I'll just go inside and then walk around and try to unlock the door for them to come in.
Okay. So you open the door that's in front of you, and it opens into a hallway with a very high quality runner rug across the middle of it, and you can tell that, you know, if you go around to your right, you can probably open the servant's entrance door.
Okay, I want to listen to see if anybody else is around or
Alright, roll perception.
anything's going on. 21.
You stand there and you listen, and you don't hear shit.
Alright, then I will head towards where I think the door to let them in is.
Alright, so you go over there, you open the door.
Alright, well,
Hello.
let's
Oh,
see
nice.
what's going on. Maybe try to like put the window
Yeah,
back to
I'm gonna try to stick it back in.
Sorry. It's okay.
City has, yeah.
No, it's okay. She's deserved a certain amount of crankiness.
Yes, he has.
Cats do that. Oh, okay. I'll leave you alone.
Alright.
Like, don't touch me.
Yeah, stop touching me.
Fortunately, her reflexes aren't as fast as probably ones were.
Well, he knows how to cut open your hands.
Yeah.
Yes. You're a dangerous man. I think you need a snack, yeah. Well, if you're gonna attack anybody, it'll be me.
As he gets
Timmy might
closer.
want to get out.
Just let him calm down.
Generally angry right now.
I got a way to chill out.
Shield him.
Right up, City.
Don't try to touch him, obviously.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, sweet
It's
boy.
like too many-
Sweet old man.
Too many hands coming, too many angles.
This is actually kind of how my mom acts.
Ah, get away!
She has outbursts in her home sometimes.
Oh.
Mm.
Ah.
Hmm. City. Good things are coming.
There you go. That's good stuff.
All right, so he lets you guys in.
Yes.
You go in through the servants' entrance. So far you've seen. You go in. There's a hallway with a runner. Off to the left is the servant's bedroom that you came in. You get the idea that the windows you were peeking through in the front of the house is off to your right.
Let's go.
Yes, I thought.
Yeah, let's.
What are we looking for? I guess
Well, we're just trying to look for anything. I'd like to try
papers?
Yeah, an
Yeah.
office with some papers and documentation and.
Yeah.
the source of
Also-
their wealth.
I would look for any basement area where they may be making sacrifices to Galatha.
Yeah.
Both sound good to me.
Okay.
We
So
get it if
go
we
continue down the main hallway past
Yes.
the servants' room.
if we get into I don't know, like any room that looks interesting. I've got this new weird thing I can do. It's called magic awareness,
All right.
and maybe I'd like to try that.
All right.
See.
Sounds good.
So you head to the front of the house.
Is
yeah,
it all
like that big
living room and
living
stuff?
room.
Yeah.
room.
Okay, you head in the living room. You're chilling in the living room. There's cool chairs, wooden chairs, carpet, fireplace, bookcases. There's the front door. There's the two big windows. The servants' hall went up there, and then to the back of the large room, there's a staircase leading upwards, and then there's a hallway on the other side of the room. So like if this was the big room, right, and you came in this way from the servants' quarters, there's another hallway over there, and there's a staircase in the back of the room.
You're going up or down?
Going up.
Are you mapping us?
I have no concept of.
I have to remember to bring graph paper.
Where do we think an office would be?
Where do you think an office would be? You think roll insight.
While he's doing that, Jasper unlocks the front door. It doesn't open it.
Okay.
This is how we get in.
The front door?
Sure.
Oh, it was open.
If somebody shows up, you put the window back, right?
I tried.
11.
11. You think their bedroom is probably upstairs.
Alright, you guys want to try upstairs bedroom?
Sure. If that's where why not? Are there-
Just
is there-
something.
Yes.
Well, I guess that's where Miss Creepy had her pendant holder, right? Was in her bedroom.
This is true.
All right. Fair enough.
So you guys go upstairs.
Yes.
You go upstairs. You hit the landing. You see an entrance to what looks like a large bedroom up there, and then two smaller rooms off to each side of it.
Let's investigate the master suite, shall we?
Makes sense to me.
You go in the primary bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
as I like to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Oh yes, that's right. Oh
yes.
shit, I'm sweating now.
You go in the primary bedroom, and it's a big room. There's a sleigh bed where the front and the headboard and the footboard sort of look like sled pieces of sorts. There's a sleigh bed. It's a rope bed. It's all wood, and there's some bookcases, and there's a little desk.
Yes, I'd like to investigate the desk.
All right, roll investigation on the desk and tell me what you're looking for and what you're doing while you do it.
I'm looking for any documentation of unusual recent business activities, any documentation of strange mental behavior, any documentation of a certain entity by the name of Galatha
Notes written
or
in
the
blood.
mistress. Yes.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
any indication of strange mental state or behavior, or any.
All right, roll. Looking for
20.
like 20 different
Or
things.
secret drawers.
I'm looking for any celery sticks.
Yeah.
And,
It's a 24, so I'm finding them damn celery.
all right,
sticks.
you like rub your fingers all over like all the edges and shit, and you find. Let's see, you find like a spreadsheet of sorts that shows their income increasing, but no explanation of why. You find a love letter.
What does it say?
It says basically, dear so and so, I love you.
And is it addressed to somebody that it's appropriate for Coughlin to be loving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a boring love letter. You find a love letter. You find the spreadsheet showing their money increasing. You find like little knickknacks and letter openers, and then you find a piece of paper that has jagged writing on it.
Ah, interesting.
Sort of.
Can I read what it says?
Oh yeah.
What does it say?
It says, "Don't tell anyone," and it's like cut into the paper, almost like the handwriting is shifting as it's writing.
And anything else?
No.
Do you tell us?
Well, I mean, we're like watching him.
Yeah.
I just want to see how
Well, the
how
note
well
says
we
don't
come-
tell anyone. Yeah, don't tell anyone.
Do you want to do your magic-y thing that you're talking about?
Yeah, can I do my detect magic? My magic awareness?
Oh no, there goes another
Now
window.
it detects things that aren't behind full cover.
Exactly.
Right?
Not protected by total cover.
Yeah. So you do your thing, and you don't get any vibes.
We're checking out the bookcases.
Yeah, I'd like to know the title of every book on the shelf.
I'm not gonna ask for
I'm
that.
reading the spine.
But I just want to get a sense of are there any unusual books, anything.
Sure. So
especially
you start looking through the books. There's one called The Crown in the Chasm. There's one called The Voice in the Sea. There's one called Court of the Immortals. There's one called Case of the Horned Monkey. There's one called The Dynasty of Hope. There's The Spectre in the Village.
DM did his work.
Do you want to know more?
Keep going. This is fascinating.
I'm gonna start ritual casting detect magic while they're doing stuff.
There's a
Is
shit
there
ton of books.
Is there anything like?
Anything behind the books, or
Yeah,
kind of
we
like
wanna
hidden-
see, like,
without
is there-
making a huge mess, like checking out the books to see if there's anything hidden among the books, in the books, behind the
Okay,
books.
who's looking?
Me.
All right, roll investigation on the books.
Not my strong suit, but a dirty 20.
Okay, well you roll a 20. You see that one of the books looks kind of ripped uppy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I check it out.
So you
I
pull
say-
it out,
Friends, this one looks kind of ripped uppy.
Mm.
And I check it out.
And
Yeah.
like the others.
and it's the title of the book is The Fall of Earth That Was. Now you're gonna say, read to me from the book.
Yeah. Start at the beginning.
Let's
So,
hear the entire book.
So it looks like someone tried to rip this book in half,
Huh.
and they wrote on it, "Who did this to us?"
Oh.
Yeah.
What was it called again?
Again, all like jagged and shit.
And is it like kind of like a novel or something?
The Fall of Earth That Was, yeah.
The Fall of Earth. Is it by Piers Anthony? Is it kind of?
It's a fictional novel,
Okay.
like a romantic drama.
And somebody wrote on it, "Who did this to us?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I show the rest of the party this. I guess
Okay.
you know what? I take the book as well.
Let's see.
Should we check out the other two rooms?
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
looks like we may not have time.
Oh no, you took the book.
Would you
took
mind
the book.
moving that for
Of
me?
course, yes.
Time to read that book.
Quick.
After
Read
past
it at
invisibility and leaves the
2.5
house.
speed.
Really, don't scratch my face off.
Somebody is hopefully placated.
He seems to be liking you, but
Yeah.
I'll grab him.
No,
Oh
that's it.
shit! There's house tiles on the back of these.
Whoa, house tiles.
It's a small looking room though.
Tiles.
Let's find out.
Let's do it.
How about the back of these things?
Yeah, let's just pretend this courtyard is like a shitty floor.
Yeah.
We don't have our healer with us.
Imagination.
No, I thought that as
How
well.
many Goodberry? I've got 10.
I don't know. Did I have?
Put some
No,
shit in
I
here.
don't think anybody has any good berries.
No,
Oh, I have 10.
I have one good berry.
I ate my. Yeah, I already ate my 6. So.
I have 10.
Let's say the bookcase was over here, so Una and you two are over here. This is the bed. Let's say that's the bed. Let's say this dude's over by the desk, and yeah. Where were you? What were you thinking?
I was ritual casting, so I'd probably be more towards the center of everything.
Okay, we can pretend that you're done.
Oh, okay. Is there any magic anywhere?
You don't see anything glowing from where you're at.
Alright.
So while you guys are poking around and stuff, all of a sudden the door of the bedroom opens, and you see before you something. Not quite human.
Oh boy.
Not quite human. Not quite rat.
Oh.
It's like a person, but they have a rat face and rat hands.
Oh.
Oh man.
Let's pass around this mini so we can see what this thing
A
is.
humanoid. Good.
A were-rat. That's beautiful.
You might surmise, well, you can't surmise anything, but it is definitely both a person and a rat.
Coblin.
Radicans.
And
which is the door? Where's
that object that I put?
This right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
The door was open, and we thought we should see what's happening here.
it does not engage you in conversation. It just starts attacking you.
Nobody's surprised anyone else.
Oh, you guys were surprised. I'm just kidding. It surprised the ish out of you.
Are we rolling initiative?
In a sec. Yeah, give me just a sec.
So much for my danger sense. There's a rat man at the door.
Now it's going up.
Guys, I think we're in danger.
Oh shit. This is a strong one. Oh shit.
Oh, rat man.
There's probably more than one, guys.
What did I do to you guys? Oh, well, its initiative is terrible.
Well, we have no.
At least you have that on your side. Okay,
Don't die, everybody.
Hassan, what's your initiative?
23.
Damn.
What'd you get?
23. I rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
Okay, Jasper, what'd you get?
24.
Ooh,
Wow.
look at you.
Wow.
Well, just kidding. This thing had inspiration. It rolls a 25. Lord Hans, what's your initiative?
14.
Daphne ain't here. Una, what's your initiative?
8.
Okay.
Tell me what happened.
Yeah, tell me what happens, guys.
All right. Let's see. So, this thing bursts into the room and it yells out in barely understandable common, "What are you doing in my bedroom?"
Oh, God.
Arrgh! And it clenches its claws and looks ready to attack.
What are you doing in my bedroom?
What do you that's not, it's not German, bro. What are you
doing in my bedroom?
Just for that, you have to video the whole battle the whole time. All right, so
But
who's
in a German accent. It's me, right?
Jasper? What are you doing first?
Okay. Who? Where am I? I'm
You're
sorry.
by me, but
By you? So can I do something, move and do something? No, wait.
Yep.
Like if I
Yes.
want to touch two people, can I cast heroism, touch Una, move, and touch the second person?
No, because when you cast it, you have to touch two at the same time.
I wish you guys were together. Oh well.
Unless is there a range on it? Is it touch?
It's touch.
Yeah, and you have to touch them at the same time.
Okay, I cast heroism. I touch Una, So you get a D6 temporary hit points.
How many is it?
She
Do I
gets.
roll it?
No, it's
Oh, she gets 6. I'm sorry, she gets 6 temporary hit points, not a D6.
Oh, I just
each round.
Each round. So at the start of your turn, like this,
6
your
times,
turn, you
yeah.
get 6. And then, I'm sorry, Jake, but describe the room to me again. Is there anywhere like I can climb up and get on top of anything?
There's a bed, there's that desk. There's
Not
a
much.
Bookshelf.
Okay.
Tim is not down to video everything. It's a wonderful punishment for talking with a German accent.
Let's try to give it a static.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then I'm just going to move kind of as far away as I can. I'll go like over here.
Okay, and are you doing it? Oh, you cast heroism and you go over there?
I went over there. And...
Didn't you just get a fancy new musket?
Yeah, but I can't do 2 actions
Oh,
at
right.
once. So then I'm going to use my bonus action to give Hassam a magical. Hassam! You, student of nature, I'm sure you will have a great time defeating this creature.
So great.
Alright, Hassam, your turn.
I
Do
say
I know
something more
anything about this
inspiring
type of creature?
Roll history.
Or nature?
Roll nature.
13.
You don't know what this is.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna summon beast. It's gonna be a land beast.
Okay. Tell me the stats.
Stats are 13 AC, 30 hit points,
Mm-hmm.
plus. What is my spell attack?
Is this just a beast of any sort? It's that spell, the same
Yeah,
thing as the air one?
Yeah, but this is the land version.
Right. AC 13, 30 HP.
And plus 5 to hit.
Alright, you summon that shit.
Alright.
You're gonna go after your turn.
Yeah, and then I am going to turn into a bear.
Okay, bear. It's bear time, bitches.
Bear time!
That's the end of your turn?
So then it goes, right? The summon goes?
Yeah.
Goes? Alright. So it will attack, it has pack tactics. A 20 hit, I assume?
Oh yeah.
6, 10 plus 2, 12 damage. For purposes of whatever, it is magical damage.
Okay, what are you doing? How much damage?
12?
12. This thing takes 12 damage from the land beast. What does that look like?
It looks like another bear going attacking it.
Okay.
Bear bros.
It mauls, so I'm assuming it's a bear.
It's a bear spirit. Alright, so you did some damage to it, and this fucking rat man is like, ah! How dare you! And, okay, Lord Hans, it's your turn.
Hold person on the rat. It
Okay.
has to make a wisdom save, or it is paralyzed.
Okay.
If it's a humanoid. If it's anything other than humanoid, it is not effective.
It's a humanoid. It rolls a 12.
So what does it have
What's
to?
your DC?
What
Your
is
DC.
What's your DC for
Sorry.
spells?
Spell save DC is 16, so
Ah.
that is going to fizzle.
What? I fail. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking paralyzed.
Yes. So now I'm concentrating, and it has to keep saving.
At the end of each of its turns.
Yeah, wisdom save.
Yeah, alright, I got it. Alright, that shit is fucking paralyzed as fuck.
Boom!
Um,
Shakalaka.
Guys, should we try not to kill it if we can, or just not gonna catch it?
Una, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
What?
Yes, I agree.
Oh, that's what you want?
Una, your turn.
Okay.
Do you have something blunt?
You can just attack and say you're trying to knock out instead.
Right, okay. Yes, I'm gonna have to. I would like to rage.
Bonus action, rage, roll a d10.
Oh, Jesus
You saw what you did with
Christ!
that window.
Sorry, guys! Let's see what happens. Oh, I rolled a 1.
Ooh.
Okay, roll a d4, tell me what you got.
You have inspiration.
No, it's fine, 1 is not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad in this. This is my chart.
Roll a d4, tell me what you get.
I got a 3.
Okay, so a cloud of poison energy forms above your head, and poison rain starts dropping down out of the cloud onto you and anybody who is within 10 feet of you.
Man, I'm so glad I moved away from
Yeah, seriously.
Until you stop raging, you and every creature within that radius take 1d4 damage at the end of your turn from this poison.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want to damage the rat, you can stand next to it.
How long does this last?
So you're raging. Her rage. It lasts as long as her rage. So she's raging, and now what do you do?
I'm gonna move closer to the beast and take my stuff over there, right? Because I already have some in your thing, but I can go. I can go over here, right?
Yeah.
You go for it.
Okay, and then can I hit him?
Yep. You
Okay,
rage as a
try
bonus
to.
action, so you can roll to hit.
Yes.
Try not to kill him.
I'll try not to kill him, but I want to hit him really
You have
hard.
advantage as well.
Oh, it's 16. I'm
You
gonna.
hit him.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Yes. It's
Oh, it's a
gonna.
critical hit, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It's critical if it's
Why?
16.
Oh, because he's paralyzed.
Uh,
All right. Roll damage twice.
Okay. That's a 3.
Plus 5 is 8.
That's a 4.
Plus 5 is 9. That's 17.
That's
17
Oh,
damage.
the plus 5 doesn't add twice.
Okay, so how much is it?
It's 9 plus 5, so...
14. Okay, so describe this horribly painful hit.
okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna like go slice and take off one of his fucking rat hands. Just because his arm's still towards me. They said, "Don't kill him!" So I just like tripped and hit him in the arm.
plus he's got the poison damage, by the way.
And he's dripping
Yeah.
Well,
poison.
we'll get
Yeah.
there. So you don't completely take off his hand, but
But
it's
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 just
like, partially taken off. He's got like white hands, almost like a bizarro Mickey Mouse. 'Cause he's a rat. He's got white hands and with like pink palms and weird like yellow claws coming out of each one of the fingers. And the hand starts to come off, and he screams like a rat. Like the vocal cord thing works for that. And he's unhappy. So it's the end of your turn. Roll a d4.
Yes. Okay.
Jasper's just looking on like
Where's my D4?
astonished.
It is a 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 4. The
Yeah.
rat takes 4. The land beast takes 4.
Sorry, everybody.
But you have 6.
Uh,
I know.
So
Yeah.
cool.
And the bear takes 4.
Yep.
So I'm back up to normal and 6 again, right?
Next
My
round. At the
You're-
beginning of your next round, you'll
You'll be back up to 6.
What's your HP? 32?
36.
right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She still has her full HP.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm back to
You
full.
have 2.
You just took 4.
Yeah, no,
but
now
she
it's
has my
32.
hair
Yeah.
board.
Now you're at 32.
But I
For
had a
temporary.
6. I had
Yes,
heroism.
Oh.
So now you have 2 temporary hit points.
Right. God, you guys are unstoppable.
Yeah.
Alright, it's the were-rat's turn. It's paralyzed. You guys realize that this is a were-rat. So it
Or-
tries
But do we know it's a were-rat?
It's a were-rat.
I think
Do,
it's a
do,
were-rat.
do our characters know what a were-rat
roll
is?
Arcana.
What the hell, Hans?
That's a natural one.
You still don't know.
I don't know what
It's a hobgoblin.
Yeah.
But it rolls a natural 20 on the end of its turn
Aw, damn.
to
Unparalyzed?
Yeah, it's
to
unparalyzed.
unparalyze
Oh.
itself, and but it's still that's the end of its turn, so it's
Yep.
really in bad condition here. All right,
Give up, Coglin.
it sort of looks at you like you know my name.
And we'll be kind to you.
It looks at you confusedly. Jasper, it's your turn.
Okay. Not wanting to kill him with my musket, instead I will cast Dissonant Whispers.
That could still kill him.
More likely to kill him
Yeah,
with a musket.
any magic or range damage you can't, so you're not in the mouth.
Oh, you can't not kill him?
Yep.
Jasper's conflicted.
Feel free to kill him. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Whatever.
I will cast Dissonant Whispers. So he has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Roll insight, Jasper.
Okay.
No information for you.
14.
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, you can tell that a dissonant. He's got more than one dissonant whispers in him. He can take a dissonant whispers.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Another D6.
He beats your wisdom save. He rolls a 16.
Okay, so I'll take half.
Roll
and
damage. I'll take half.
And he doesn't have to run away from me. Borrow this.
That was awfully presumptuous.
I rolled 8.
Fumbles my dice.
So he takes 4.
Okay, he
Psychic.
takes 4. Describe the dissonant whispers.
Oh, it's just like crazy sounds that just like I don't know, like
Special
screeching.
bard only spell.
Yes, there's like squeaking and nails on chalkboard and all sorts of things, and kind of telling him inside his head he should just give up. This is madness.
Yes, and he responds to it like okay.
It's like free jazz.
Hassan, your turn.
Are you done?
Oh, let me just think movement wise. Yeah, I think I'm good as long as I'm staying away from Una.
Alright. Bite claw.
What now?
I'm attacking him. Does an 11 hit?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
You have.
Oh
something that
yeah.
can
I
help me?
will.
D6.
I will roll your inspiration. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Alright, well that's my turn. And then,
Land beast.
yeah, land beast. Why does he roll so well? Like 20 something?
Okay, he hits.
Does he know that? He's a beast.
3 plus 4 plus 2. 9 damage. Nine magical damage.
Okay, and you do a nature roll.
Nature roll. 15.
You think this thing is a were-rat?
What is this thing that we're fighting? What happened to Conley?
We need to hurt it with magic.
Hassan, do you have
It's a
any
were-rat.
A were-rat?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't say shit. Yeah.
Anybody speak bear? I bet Lord Hans speaks bear. He speaks Gnomish.
It's a rare rat, Breggy.
Let's see. So, the lamp piece mauled it, and that's magical
Magic
damage.
damage, yeah.
That's magical damage. You
Sliced it with.
sliced it with a scimitar,
Yes.
and you did 14 damage to it.
I think that's right, yeah. Because we thought it was 19, but it was 14.
And you held it. You hit it with dissonant whispers.
4 damage.
What else did you do besides dissonant whispers?
I did heroism for her.
Did anybody else do non-magical damage to it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you realize that the cut that you made with the scimitar just like regrows in its arm,
Oh!
and the rat's hand like goes back like this, and locks into place,
And the rat looks at you as this is happening and smiles.
Yeah, pretty
Zombie
much.
rat.
and it goes,
No.
and its long 2 front teeth go as it you can't hurt me. All right, Lord Hans, it's your turn.
I'm going to hold it again. Has to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Hold me.
And then you're out of 2nd level spell slots, yeah?
Correct.
It does not make the save.
It is paralyzed.
Woo!
That's a paralyzed were-rat you've got there.
Yep.
Una, your turn.
I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna kill
You got anything
What of your
magical?
scimitar?
anything magical.
I don't think so. Do we even have
Oh.
weapons?
She's got her sphere.
I got
Oh,
I got my
you-
sphere.
There you go.
She also has a cloud of poison.
That's true. It's fucking
Falling on
You
her.
guys said you should have taken a step back.
I'm engaged with it.
Yeah, that's
Can
the
you
problem.
restrain him while he's paralyzed? Or will he just bite you when he wakes up?
Do something.
What if you can you pick up a never mind. Can I throw him?
You want to use your globe on him?
You can
I
try.
can use the globe, but dudes, I don't know
No.
what's gonna happen.
This isn't worth it unless there's like more of them that appear.
So,
Alright, I'm just gonna try to
yeah, Una stabbed him with the scimitar.
And
She
he's
saw the shit
re-healing.
regrow. Yeah, she saw that happen one time.
that is super uncool,
What's
but
she gonna do now?
it makes me feel emboldened to just try to slice him again, since
Roll
I
the
don't
hit.
think
Slice his head up.
I don't. Oh, that's an 18, so that's gonna
Okay, you
get.
hit. Roll damage.
Yeah. Okay. That's a 2.
Okay, and nothing happens to him.
And now you understand.
He takes no damage.
So
So
my scimitar. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you stab him, and as soon as you pull it out, he's exactly the same.
Oh no.
yeah, and he goes.
No.
That's what he said.
I'm aware.
Never seen a whale rock before.
No.
Conklin, I know you're in there. Fight it.
So that's the end of your
Oh
turn.
yeah.
Oh, roll a
some
d4.
rain. Yes. So
Roll a
rain on
D4.
us some more. So tell me this. Okay, that's a 4 again. Sorry.
Damn.
So with my heroism.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
nothing's happening to you.
No,
So
Nothing's happening
I
to
just
you.
keep it. I know. You're sorry, dude.
You're back up to 6 temporary.
Okay,
The
but it
bear-
goes on my normal HP.
The
every
bear's
time.
at 26, the
Okay.
land beast is at 22,
Okay.
And exhausted.
and Una's
Okay.
still
Does
just
that make
chilling.
sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second column.
Got
You're
it.
back to
Um,
6.
Yeah.
And what?
But now you're
I would
back
want to
to
break his
And then
concentration to
6
get rid of
for
that.
2 still.
Right, he's concentrating.
Oh, because
The heroes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that keeps good enough.
Okay, so now it's the were-rat's turn. He's
Every
gonna roll
turn, it goes back
to try to break this paralysis. That's cocked. I think that dice was cocked.
Yeah,
It's an 18!
that's where we're at.
It breaks that shit!
It is like a
Yes.
zombie movie.
And yet he can do nothing.
Damn you.
Yeah, he spends the whole turn going. And he like breaks out of this stuff and he goes. Okay, Jasper, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers again, and this time I'm cranking it up to 11.
Okay. He fails the wisdom save.
Okay,
Ooh,
so
nice.
then, well, he's not held, so he has to try to get away from me, I think. After this.
Yeah.
Okay, 2, not great, 7, 11 points of psychic damage.
Okay, so he grabs his head and is like, and then he has to run. He runs back down the hallway a little bit, taking opportunity attacks from Una and
Oh.
tell me
So what do we do? I roll 2 and I get a.
No,
No,
that's
you did.
specific for
how
the
much
land.
damage did you take, Jasper.
Oh gosh, I forgot.
I
What did
rolled 2,
say?
one's
Hold on,
17.
You said 11.
11, yeah, that was in mine. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Does a 13 doesn't hit, right? You said.
13 doesn't hit. No.
I did.
What?
My.
Did you hit with a scimitar?
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, that doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't do
I
any
don't have
damage to
anything.
him. All right, guys. So
Can I lasso him?
Jasper did that. Jasper, you doing anything else on your turn?
Oh, I'm good. He's supposed to move as far away as the speed will allow.
Yeah, he moved.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Hassan, go ahead.
How far did he go?
He went to the top of the stairs there, the edge of the map.
Oh,
there.
so just the 10 feet away.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna go up to him and I'm going to try to grapple him.
Okay. What do I gotta do?
You get to choose either Dex or Strength, whichever's
All right,
higher.
and then you try to roll higher.
Yeah. What is my bear? 15.
13.
Yeah, I grappled him.
Grappled, so he can't move, but he can do other shit.
Yeah, he can attack, but he has disadvantage, and then
Uh-huh.
I have advantage on attacking him.
Alright.
Otherwise, he can't move.
All right, so he's grappled.
Alright, Land Beast. Land Beast, do damage. You're magical. 16?
Magical damage?
There's 16 hits.
Oh yeah. Uh huh.
Okay, cool. 1 plus 4 plus 2, 7.
Okay. He takes 7 magical damage. He's looking damaged.
Oh, that's it for me.
Is escaping the grapple an action or? Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that's why I did it. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm a bear, I can't hurt him, but at least I can hold him maybe.
Okay, so Lord Hans, your turn.
I'm going to step this way, and I'm going to cast Chill Touch. An 18,
You hit.
and it's going to do 4 points of damage. 4 points of necrotic damage. with
Oh
a
my.
skeletal hand clinging to him, and he cannot heal himself.
Yes, he was planning to heal himself. So
Yes.
as he knows this spell, and he says, "God damn it!
You
I was
son-
about to heal
you
myself
son of a bitch.
on my turn." Una, your turn.
I'm like, can anybody explain to me anything about a fucking were-rat?
Just help pass him to hold him.
But then I'm gonna rain dirty rain on him.
Oh yeah.
Cause I gotta. No, I don't. You know what I'm gonna? Well, it won't do anything, does it? If I throw a javelin at him, I'm gonna do what I know. She's gonna throw a fucking javelin at him and try to hit him with the javelin. It's not gonna do anything.
Noble. It doesn't matter what happens.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Okay, it's the were-rat's turn. Let's see. So he attacks with disadvantage?
Is
Or
he
no?
grappled?
No.
Oh. Conditions.
I got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
NPS, my rain rained 4 more on me. But now you guys are over there.
I guess not. Maybe that's a specific to a.
Conditions.
Special type of grapple.
Grappled. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed.
I just can't move. I think everything
Yeah,
else is
like I said, I got it.
You got it.
Alright, so if only he had Thunder Wave. Okay, so the rat is going to try to sink its fangs into Hassan.
Yep, makes sense. Sounds pretty easy.
And it definitely hits.
Oh yeah, did you do poison damage?
We did.
Yeah,
Well,
you
but
got-
I'm like over here now. You guys
But
don't know.
you're 10 feet away, isn't it? Isn't your thing 10 feet?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
but-
she threw the javelin? Yeah, it's within 10 feet of her. I wouldn't. Is that within 10 feet of her?
Yeah.
Sort of. I don't think so. But she's within under the cloud.
Yeah.
Did
Go
you
ahead, roll
damage
it.
yourself?
Roll your d4.
I did it. It was 4.
It was 4.
Again? You've rolled 3 4s in a row.
I've rolled 3 4s in a row.
So I took it. You took it.
Did you see how great?
Yeah, so it's 4 more damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
You see how
But-
great?
And your land beast.
So
You would have
great.
had like 12 hit points up here.
Yeah, but
I don't think this rat is not within 10 feet of her. So the rat's getting its 4 hit points back. But you guys all are. Alright, so it hits you, and it does. I'm so stoked that the rat finally gets to
hit anybody?
do something. Just keeps getting held every.
The beast was unsummoned. FYI.
Oh, you lost your concentration?
Yeah, on the poison.
Word. Alright, let's see. Okay, you take 7 piercing damage as a bear. Does that take you to what?
15.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, make a DC, make a Constitution saving throw.
It's not poison, right?
It is.
Okay. 11.
You are poisoned for 1 minute.
No.
Disadvantage on your attacks for 1 minute.
Cool. Bless you.
Bus.
So any regular damage we do, he'll just heal.
Correct.
Or where we're at. We can only do magical.
Should I shoot my war
Or
back?
fire, or
I don't know what
Did anyone hit it while it was paralyzed?
well, I hit
Yeah.
with magical stuff.
Yeah, but it needs to be magical damage.
Any attack that hits the creature, so no magical weapons hit it.
Nope.
Yeah, okay.
So then it disengages as a bonus action, and
It's still grappled.
hmm?
It's still grappled.
Oh, it's gonna use its. Well, fuck it then. It's just gonna kill this fucking bear.
Yep.
Um,
That's why I'm doing it as a bear.
So it tries to kill the bear with its claws, and 10 does not hit. And then it tries to hit the bear with its short sword, And 14 hits, right?
Yes.
And it does 4 damage to the bear, taking the bear down to 11. And then takes his bonus action, and you see a little bit of cute little magic popping back and forth between his little rat paws as it regains 6 hit points.
It can't. He did the thing to it.
What?
He's got
Icy hand.
just chill touch. He can't heal.
Chill touch. He can't heal.
That was last time.
No, that was.
He did it right before the were-rat took its turn. Right?
It's until his turn.
It's been 2 turns?
It's till my next turn.
Oh, alright. No bonus.
Yes! You cannot heal!
Okay,
You can explain
Jasper's
what just
turn.
happened.
Lord Hans laughs as his healing fizzles out.
How does the were-rat look?
The were-rat looks fucked up
Okay.
and angry. It wants to eat your soul. It's Jasper's turn.
He's good.
Okay. I'm gonna do Dissonant Whispers one more time. One last time. 9, 12 damage. This time I'm playing like, I don't know, like Pablo Cruz or Air Supply. That's it.
You're doing Dissonant Whispers again?
Yeah.
Okay, it fails. How much was it?
12.
Okay, it's looking really, really fucked up.
Still wants to get, and I'm gonna, let's see. It still wants to try to get away from me too. Is it grapple?
Yeah, it's grapple.
Okay. Okay.
The grapple is broken by it moving away.
Is it?
It has to move as far away from it can, but if that's the edge of the room, it can't move any further.
Isn't this can it go down a staircase or anything? Or?
Yeah, but it's pressed up against the locked door. Haslam, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna drag him right next to the poison cloud
Yay!
and act like I'm attacking for no reason, and I'm done.
Okay, Lambeast
That beast is gone.
is gone. Alright, Lord Hans.
Lord Hans is gonna chill touch him one more time.
The were-rat is just
The
like...
ice fingers of the dead.
18.
It hits.
He takes 4 necrotic damage and he cannot regain hit points until my next turn.
Okay, he's looking
So he can't
very,
regain,
very
like,
close to
regular
death.
damage.
What's
Una,
that?
your turn.
You can't,
Una
you
just
can't regain
wants to
regular damage.
grab him and
Oh.
just headbutt him repeatedly while the rain falls on him. Since she has no other
Tell me
option.
a little bit more about that.
She's getting frustrated.
She's
until
gonna grab his little fucking rat ears and just try to forcibly headbutt him while screaming at the top of her lungs.
So glad you're on our
She's
team.
like,
And
she's like, on my ship we eat the rats.
its nose breaks, its teeth break, and its face is all swollen up. And then right when you finish, it goes.
Yeah.
Wait,
And it's all.
So
it's
now
all
that's a
back.
good question.
It
Can that-
doesn't take any damage from normal attack.
Okay, yeah.
Even
Yeah.
with necrotic touch.
There's no healing. It just
Only
doesn't take any
magic.
damage.
Yeah. All right. So
But then I'm gonna fucking rain on
it's
it.
the were-rat's turn.
Wait.
No, I gotta rain on it.
Rain on
We're
it.
poison.
It's 3 poison rain.
It is really fucked up. Who else is taking damage here?
3.
And me.
I'm done at 8
But
for
not-
the bear.
Yeah, bear. Take that damage, bear.
Heroism.
All right.
Heroism. It's an
Yeah,
awesome
heroism's pretty good.
She would have had like 15 damage.
All right.
Oh,
Make a
okay.
poison save, Haslam.
I can save.
I mean, yeah. Make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't think I passed. 11 again.
Okay. Well, you're poisoned again, and it sucks. You feel something different about this bite, and it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Then it tries to chop you with a short sword.
He's gonna be infected. You have to-
The
where's
short
that-
sword misses. Then it tries to scratch you with
She's
its
on a
claws.
mission.
It hits with the claws.
Daphne disappears.
It does just fucking 3 damage with its claws.
And how much did the bite do?
I never rolled damage for the bite.
Okay.
Let's see. So it did 3, so you're at 5. So we'll do the bite. Here we go. Is the bite gonna take the bear out of bear form?
I think so.
Yeah. 5, so.
So exactly.
Oh, 5 plus 2, 7.
Oh, okay, so 2 damage. He
So-
made me bleed my own blood.
No.
So you go back to druid form.
You're at 21, right? Because you
Roughly.
took 4 poison cloud damage earlier.
I should be at 24 right now.
Sure. I had. That's cool. Alright, so. It's Jasper's turn.
Okay. I will cast. I will mock him viciously.
Wow.
And he takes 1 point of damage, but he gets disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else?
Nope.
Are you out of spell slots?
Well, I have cantrips. And actually, I have a second level spell slot.
Oh, saving it.
Yeah.
Has some. Bear keeps grappling.
No, I'm not a bear anymore. I'm a giant spider now.
Oh, you turn into a giant spider?
And try to bite him.
And do everything.
All right, roll the hit.
Next 8 hours.
Well, this dice roll
Well,
better.
you would suggest that there were his
17?
friends here to help him. That he should survive.
Alright, it has to do a poison saving throw.
Okay. It fails.
Yay, I can do damage to it.
Actually, that would be a good one. That would be great.
12 points of poison damage.
And is that magic poison damage?
Yeah. the other damage is whatever.
So it counts as magic damage?
It counts as magic poison damage.
Alright. Describe its death.
Oh!
Well, the giant spider like bites into its head and poisons it, and it's technically poisoned and paralyzed if it ever it comes back to life.
So as you are crushing its trachea with your spider mandibles, the rat says to you, "I am a were-rat!" And what does it say? It says, "My family, my entire family will be back soon, and we will kill you." And it dies.
Sounds like we should leave.
Yeah.
I'll web his body up. And the cocoon and stick him like on the roof or something, so it's like really hard to find.
You hide his body on the roof?
Yeah.
Okay, are you trying to make it look like nothing happened in this room?
Yeah.
Okay, roll whatever you think is the appropriate stat for that.
By the roof, do you mean the ceiling, or do you go outside?
He's a spider, so he's climbing out the window.
Yeah, I'm climbing out the window, putting it on the roof.
Oh, he's in the chimney.
After watching what Una and now Hassan have done, Jasper's rethinking maybe that he should go back into acting. It's like gross and weird and gory. Also, he's scared of this.
So I'm hiding him on the roof roll, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, rearranging the room so it looks like nothing happened.
Oh.
Oh.
Are you back in druid form?
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll come back in the room, turn back into my normal form and be like, well, he said that they're going to come back and try to murder us all, so we should probably make it seem like we've never been here.
All right. Yes, I'll put the note back in the desk and let's get out of here.
I think I'm gonna say.
Should we light this whole place on fire and make it seem like a fire?
Just burn it to the ground. All these
Thoughts?
flammable rugs.
Thoughts?
Anyone?
Let's just get out of here. And you. Well, wait. What was your mission? What have you told us about our mission here?
Oh, well, we're just trying to see, like, why they're getting money and why they're acting weird.
But you never told us like why we're doing that. Or
Well,
who told you.
I said that there was rumors that they were acting strange.
Well, now we know that why they're
Yes.
acting strange.
Yeah, they're rare rats.
Let's leave right away. I'm
Yes.
terrified of more of these were-rats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were-rats?
I think-
Here rats if we don't get out of here.
Something is definitely up with this
Okay.
family.
Oh,
So let's all
did
leave.
that guy have anything on his body?
He's up on the roof.
We gotta go open that. open
Yeah,
it.
go check him on the roof,
Go
I
right
guess.
up there.
Wait, what did the note say again? It said.
So don't tell anyone, and
then
who
what?
did this to us?
Who
What?
did this to us?
Who
Right.
did this to
Okay,
us?
so let's leave. Let's get out of here.
You find 50 gold in his pocket.
Okay.
Nothing else. So were you trying to make the room look like nothing happened?
Yeah, we're tring to put it back to how
All
I
right.
found it.
Very quickly.
I think we'll make that a sleight of hand check.
And
You
with
can
help?
ask somebody else to do it if you want.
Yeah. Does anyone have a better than a +3?
Yeah. Do I get help or?
No meta. But you can ask Jasper.
20.
You fucking put that room back.
Alright.
That room looks like nobody's been in it.
Painting.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on us too. So we have stealth and we can't be tracked.
On your way out of the house, 40 were-rats come back inside.
Jasper uses his last
And
spell to
don't
cast
smell us
invisibility.
at all.
There are 20 of them that look like the Coughlin family, and 20 of them that look like the servants of the Coughlin family, and they all come in and resume Coughlin-esque tasks, and you guys just walk right by them without a trace.
No, that's not how it would work.
But that's what happened.
Okay.
Sounds
Are we
good.
just checking? Are we serious? Is that
I'm serious.
okay?
Yeah.
And they look like were-rats, or they look like people?
They come in the door looking like people, and then when they come in, they turn into the were-rat, like the other
You're
guy
saying
looked
there's like 40 of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy shit!
So we
So
leave
we're
the house.
stealthing out of the house.
We leave
The
the
whole clan.
I'm saying he said he cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah,
I'm saying that you guys are gonna walk right by these guys,
got it.
but as you do, you see them come in the door. 20 of them look like nobles. They look like people, and then they like turn into monstrous figures when they come in, and then the servants turn into monstrous figures. Some of them turn into actual rats, because that's another thing that they do. Some of them turn into rats, and they're just like, and they go into a fucking hole in the wall. And then the rest of them are in their natural form of were-rats. There's a fat one, there's a skinny one, there's a beautiful one, there's
Beautiful.
the most beautiful.
You're like,
were-rat.
well, I'm a cat, rat. That's pretty similar.
Or maybe violating the laws of nature. I don't know.
But yeah, you
Rats
guys are
and rats living
you guys
together.
see this happen as you sneak out the door. Right, one of them's holding the door open for the other ones, and you use that as your
Like
chance.
Bilbo Baggins leaping over Gollum at the exit from the mines. I leap over it.
I do not know to which fictional work you refer. Is that a Star Wars reference? I'm unsure.
And the rat yells after me, "No!
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Nasty cat!
Yeah,
We
so-
hate it!" Okay.
You head back out to the street, and you duck to the side where nobody from the Coughlin residence is.
Great, I shudder.
Can you believe the Coughlins are were-rats? Who should we tell about this? The Council of the Blooded?
It doesn't explain how they've gotten all this money, but I feel like we've learned a lot. Also, it was odd that they all came back at once.
They're sneaking.
All 40 of them.
They're
I wonder
sneak-
where they were
They're
all
sneaking
together.
about it as rats stealing gold and
Mm.
jewels. That's what I think.
Well, I don't think it has to do with the Laserkosh anymore. But, that's some
Well, perhaps,
Do I
perhaps
know-
these beings are these are evil beasts that may in fact work with Galathakash.
No, it's just a normal pandemic of lycanthropy.
I'm sure Galathakash isn't exactly displeased with it.
Do I know enough that I believe I'm cursed, or do I not know that?
I mean, you got bit twice, and something felt a little weird.
I think we should.
That's all you know.
I feel. I gotta go check on myself.
Were you
Yeah,
bit?
what
Were
can
you
we
bit
do
by
for
that
him?
were-rat?
Yeah.
Do I have any knowledge about were-rats' bites?
You can roll nature. You can roll arcana.
Oh, you want me to roll nature then?
Yeah.
22.
We should get
Okay.
a priest.
Doctor,
18.
priest, something.
You can't tell anything.
Okay.
You get the idea that something's a little different about him.
And am I aware of what were-rats' bites can do to a person?
You're not sure. You might want to do some research.
Something is strange about you. Something happened to you in that were-rat encounter, hasn't?
Should we get him to? Should we get you to some sort of healer
Perhaps one of the other temples?
Yeah.
or a death cleric? I'm sorry, I don't know that. Or an animal husbandry kind of person.
I'm gonna let you guys stand around talking about this for another minute or two.
Okay.
But yeah, all you guys know is that you got bit twice and you feel a little different, but you know, you got bit by a fucking rat, and then you get the feeling that something a little bit magical is going on, but you can't quite tell what.
Something magical is going on.
I offer.
Or rabies.
I offer Hassan my 10 good berries. Which he wants any of them.
Oh, sure, yeah, I like 2 good berries.
You want all of them?
No, you can have the rest.
What did I say about how you knew it was a were-rat? Was it his roll? Or?
No, my roll was a 1.
It was your nature roll?
His nature roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so in your druidic studies, you've heard about were creatures. Most of the time you've heard about werewolves. And you have heard that it's an infection that passes between people. So you know that, since you recognize it's a were-rat, you could at least know that. You don't know whether you're infected or not, but you might be concerned about it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and check with druids and see if I can figure out a little something what happened to me.
Should we go with
Do you
you?
need help?
At least to wherever you're going.
While you guys are standing there,
I feel terrible.
I feel like maybe you guys tell the Council of the Blood what happened.
while you guys are standing there, a kid in teal robes comes running up
Hey!
and hands you a note and says, Lord Hans, a message from your uncle Stragine, and runs off down the street.
Excellent, thank you.
I'll meet you guys back at the castle. I already take off running.
What is it? Wait, you don't want us to join you?
I'm gonna go like, you're like gonna read something. I'm going now.
He needs
he
to,
okay?
he needs to take care of himself.
Roll nature.
20.
You don't think that anything bad's gonna happen to you immediately, from what you know. If you know that if somebody's infected with it, they're not just immediately gonna turn into a monster.
Yeah, but don't I also want to get rid of it as soon as possible?
Sure. So up to you.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm gonna. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna like make sure I get rid of this. I'll be back.
Where should we find you?
At the castle.
Alright.
He's taken off.
Alright.
Okay. And so we got you three.
What does this note say? Let's see. Let's just say, Lord, Hans, Uncle Straging wants to see you.
Uh-huh.
My uncle wishes to see you.
It says, come right away, bring your friends.
Yes. Well, I think this is very exciting. Hassan! Is he off down the street?
Can I still hear him?
You can maybe hear him behind you.
Hassan, the spellcasters can help you too!
You can't really hear him, but
Okay.
you can see that he's yelling at you. What do you want to do?
Hassan!
If I can't really hear him, then I'll just keep going.
Alright, he's gone.
Well, that's too bad. I would like to invite you to enjoy the hospitality, I hope, of my house. At the very least, I think you'll find it very interesting to meet with my uncle, and I'm sure that there's many ways he can help us, and there's ways that he can help that we can help him.
That sounds wonderful.
Would
Do you
you
think
come
they'll
with me?
serve us dinner?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
You will have a strange arcane feast, the likes of which you've never had.
Perhaps we can send
Now,
a message.
player Tim.
Yes.
It being 9:40, are you
Yes.
sure you want to stop at exactly 10:15?
I would love to stop close to 10:15, but
Do you want to stop at 10:30 so that you get a little bit more time?
That was a DM suggestion.
I really gotta go to bed because I'll be waking
So
up.
you want to leave here at 10:15, or what time do you want to leave?
Let's leave here at 10:15.
Leaving at 10:15.
Leaving at 10:15.
Okay.
But I will quickly and expedition.
All right. What temple are you going to?
I'm going back to the heart.
Okay. You're going back to the heart, and you guys are going to the Tamerwind compound.
That's right.
All right.
And I would say I want to try to figure out a way that we can send a message, to have a message at the castle for Hassan if we're not going to be there, to tell him to come, since we said we'd meet him at the castle.
We could ask a Tamerwind courier to help us.
Yeah, to make sure he's got a message there to say, coming find us. The Tamerwinds.
So you're sending a message. How?
Well, when we get to the
When we get to the
Tamerwinds,
Tamerwinds,
yeah,
we'll send
I just want to make sure to, arrange for.
we'll end up all together at the end.
All right. You head to the Tamerwind compound.
I
Yes.
just didn't know if his thing said.
It's wonderful to be home.
Yeah.
You approach the entrance to the Tamerwind compound. teal, aquamarine, as well as dark blue and gold are the dominant colors there. Does anybody see the channel changer, the clicker? Oh, here it is. So Tamarwind compound is right here. It's this teal square. So you're coming up and you see this gap in the squareage. That's kind of a gate situation. It's teal, aquamarine, as well as dark blue, gold, and white painted 3-story homes with columns and regularly spaced windows fill what we might call 3 city blocks worth of space. Many of these large homes are separated by several feet, and the places between have tall teal, dark blue, and gold stone and metal 12-foot tall fences, which occasionally glow or shimmer or glimmer when you glance at them. They seem to be imbued with magic of some sort. Something about the windows of the houses and the fences, as you try to look through them, something about them bends the eye. No matter how hard you look, you get the impression you cannot see inside. We players might compare the effect to the blurred background filter on Zoom when you try to look through the fence. And you also feel a sort of a touch of revulsion, like you need to look away whenever you try to peer through the window or look through the fence. It's clear that whatever happens within the compound is private. You approach the front gates and you find some guards wearing teal painted full plate armor. They are stock still and alert like beefiators. Several non-world references here. And there's 2 huge guys in full plate painted teal standing not looking at anybody at this gate.
Hello! Sirs! We're here to see Stragine, my uncle Stragine.
I mean, he used to be from here, right? He would
Yes.
know if he's just supposed to walk in or not.
They don't acknowledge you. They just stare straight ahead like beefiators.
Is the gate open?
No.
I'm gonna go and push on the gate.
It doesn't open, and the guys don't move.
I'm gonna knock on the gate.
Nothing happens.
Show them the letter, maybe.
Yes. Sirs, look at this letter.
They don't move. They don't respond.
Well, Stragine wanted us here. I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna wave at the air and be like, "Come on, I know
So
you're skying me."
as you're standing there, a strapping, bald-headed black man
Ah, yes,
in chainmail
Sir Chesley.
with a long sword and shield starts to come towards the gate there and see you.
Sir Chesley, it's wonderful to see you.
Should I give this guy a southern accent? What kind of accent does
He's
he have?
he sounds like Ronnie Coleman, who's from Texas.
He's from Texas?
Yeah.
Wonderful to see you, Lord Hans. Always a pleasure. Please, I need a deeper voice though.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
That's-
Please allow me to lead you and your friends to meet your uncle.
Thank you. Please, Jasper and Una, this is Sir Chesley, our loyal household guard.
Very nice
Hello.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Great. This voice is actually great.
Yeah. It's nice to see you making friends. You're not real friendly. Friend-making type, are you?
No, it's certainly, I'll admit that I haven't been, but it's been quite an adventure these past few. I see what you were saying about adventuring and, fighting. It's all very stimulating.
Well, it's good to see you again, Lord Hans. Well
Likewise,
met.
my friend, yes.
Yes. Yes. It's a long way. Come a long way. Yes.
Shall
you look
we-
a little different.
I've
than when you left.
I've been through quite a bit of combat and some crises that have really tested the spirit. I've almost died many times.
And a crisis of the heart.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I look forward to hearing more. Hello, I'm Sir Chesley.
Well met.
Nice
Yes.
to meet
You
you.
have a wonderful voice. Have you ever thought about the stage?
No, I prefer to stay out of the limelight.
Oh, well,
I help others.
that's
I'll say.
wonderful.
Yeah. You ever been to the People's Cove?
The People's Cove? That's Jasper? I don't think so.
You never been to the People's Cove? You ever had a coconut?
Coconut?
We're one of the only places on the whole continent that's got coconuts. You ever want to have the best coconut of your life, you come out to People's Cove.
I'd love to.
Yeah. You gotta bring your friends to the People's Cove sometime.
Absolutely, we'd love to. Sir
Yeah,
Joseph.
it's just to the east of here. If you were walking to Parvus, you'd walk through it, I think. Yeah. But anyway, we'll talk about it. Let me bring you in. I don't want to keep your uncle waiting. That's
Thank
my
you.
job. So he leads you into the sort of center of that square structure, and you see a number of buildings around the square. You see your childhood home.
Ah,
You see other homes around the square, including the home of your cousin Lucilla.
yes, that's
You also, yes,
that's my childhood home.
you see the Tamerwin Library,
Ah, yes.
and you also see the home of Stragine, your uncle, the High Seat.
So my uncle is ready for us. Yes.
Yes, I can take you right to him. He's expecting you.
All
He'd like
right.
to see you.
Let's proceed, I suppose.
All right, so then we'll go back to we'll go back to Hassan. Lord Hassan.
Whoa, you become a lord all of a sudden.
That might
Make
do
you a
what?
lord.
Yeah, I know, what?
I'm gonna make you a lord at some point. So remind me where you're going.
The heart.
The Heart. Okay, you're going back to the Heart. All right. So you go up to Joe's brick factory, and I imagine you just go inside.
Yeah, I run inside, I run to the back.
Okay, so you're just running right to the back.
Yeah.
Hang on.
And
Oh,
kind of
alright.
like you start to think, even though it's not happening, that you're becoming a rat.
yeah.
It's like Nicolas Cage in Vampire's Kiss.
Also, with all the animals you turn into, I would think you'd be like, oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Well, if I know rare rats, I know when you become one, you basically
You can.
become evil, so
Yeah.
I don't really want to
Not
become
that.
evil.
No. I don't want evil has some either.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Evil has some poison me ones.
that
By the way,
was just confused, Hassan.
Yeah. Evil has some.
Evil has
whole
some on a
different
whole nother
stuff.
level.
I'm so stoked, by the way, that we did a whole combat and I didn't pass out.
Yeah.
Just-
Well, that's how I was trying to grapple, so he wouldn't come and get you guys.
Thank you.
Because we didn't have another
I wish
healer.
I wish I
Hassan
could
did
have
the
heroism deal.
quintessential take one for the team.
Yeah, I was like, well, we don't have another healer. I'm the healer,
You have a lot of hit points.
and I'm the tank. So I will just try to hold him so he doesn't get the other two people.
Oh my god.
Since
Okay.
he did do like 30 something damage to me in
Oh
2
my
rounds.
gosh.
So
Also-
you go to the back room and you see Lahira sitting at a desk, and what do you do?
I say, Lahira, so good news, bad news. Good news, I found out why the Coughlin nobles are acting strange.
Oh yes, please report, First Sentinel.
Yes, so the whole family and the servants are all were rats.
They're all were-rats, you say?
Yes.
That's all of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
How many did you see?
40. We saw 40.
41.
41.
Jacob.
Well, we killed one. There was 41, but we killed one.
You're saying that 40 people
Yeah.
are were-rats?
Yeah, it's real bad news.
Oh wow.
So the actual bad news is the were-rat bit me a bunch of times, and thinking
Oh my
it's
god.
similar to
Orpheus! She calls and knocks on the door, and the big giant man comes out and towers over you, and he's yes, and she says he's a were-rat.
Well, I might be. I got bit a bunch of times. I don't feel so good. I can't cast remove curse. Anybody around here can?
She says, oh yeah, I can cast remove curse, absolutely.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Let's see. I've got.
Then you notice she starts looking like a rat.
There's one thing I need. Just the north of the city, there's a swamp called Salsipuedes Swamp.
Salsipuedes?
Yeah, Salsipuedes. Yeah. Some guy from Rocinante named it. There's a certain flower that grows there. It's a corpse flower. You said you got bit by a were-rat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can cast Remove Curse, but this is were-rat lycanthropy you're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Is it corpse flower?
Yeah. There's a corpse flower. It smells like a corpse. They grow in the Salsipuedes swamp, and I'm gonna need one of those if I'm gonna help you as well, because this is a different curse from most.
All right. Well,
we could also, when we burn all of the coffins alive, we could just burn you as well. It's an option.
that doesn't sound like a very good option.
Well, it is a solution, but I'm just playing with you.
Is it though?
Yeah. Maybe you can get a corpse flower from the Salsipuedes swamp, and then I'll be able to put something together to remove this curse. In the meantime, I'm probably gonna just need to keep an eye on you. Yeah. You know, do you feel any desire to bite anyone right now?
No.
Okay.
Do I? Does that some?
Uh,
Any more than usual?
No, you don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need to keep an eye on you. So if you see any people that seem to be following you around, or animals that are taking a gander at you, I'm sorry that she's sort of talking like Sir Chesley as a woman, but we're doing what we can here.
Yeah.
You know, don't be creeped out if you see people following you around.
Okay.
Because I'm a little concerned about this. Normally, you tell me you're a were-rat, we just kill you. But since you've been, you're a first sentinel, you're a member of the Heart, we're gonna see what we can do.
All right.
But I would suggest you get that corpse flower.
That's the plan.
All right. So we cut back to these folks. You're you're going right to Stragine's house.
He's expecting us immediately, right?
Yeah.
Yes, unless we could stop at the library and pick up a few scrolls. I doubt Sir Chesley. I don't think we'd have time for that, would we?
Sir Chesley is whatever you need. Sir Chesley's like, I'm supposed to bring you right to Lord Stragine, but if you want to just stop by the library, we can.
Yes, I'd like to stick my head in the library for just a second and see what scrolls are available.
Well, all right. So you go to the library, and the doors open up, and there is the most attractive looking non-binary person you've ever seen, but also with a very aloof vibe, wearing a teal robe, or is it a dress? We don't know. An outfit, and this person automatically makes you feel way less cool just by being around you, but not in a bad way. They're just really cool. And there they are at the entrance to the library. They greet you.
Yes, good morrow to thee.
They know you.
I'm wondering if there are a few scrolls I could borrow to study while I'm at the compound.
You recall you're talking to your cousin Hemlock Tamerlane.
Ah, yes, Hemlock. How have you been?
As you're talking to Hemlock, you see that the library looks like a neoclassical Greek acropolis of teal and gold-topped columns along a rectangular building. So the columns are around a large rectangular building, and the building is teal, but with little gold shapes darting around on it. Out of the game, you might think that the whole building was a video screen with little gold things moving around on it. But in the game, you don't know what a video screen is, and it's probably magical instead.
Jasper is suppressing an impulse to kind of go after the moving things.
What are the moving gold things?
Geometric shapes, squares, triangles, stuff like that.
Jasper's head is like.
Yeah, they're shooting around, and there's the thick golden doors that Hemlock is standing in front of.
Cousin Hemlock, wonderful to see you.
Yes, hello. Well, it's wonderful to see you too. You look excellent.
Thank you for saying so. I'm wondering if I might peruse the library for a few scrolls to borrow and study. There's a few spells I wanted to learn.
As you ask this, you are struck with Hemlock's effortless fashion and grace that just cascades over you, making you feel less than yet comfortable at the same time. Hemlock replies, I believe that you're not currently a member of House Tamerlane, and this library is for Tamerlanes only.
Yes.
I'm very sorry, cousin, but
All right.
we must wait until you are ready.
Alright, well, it seems like we need to, I completely understand, it seems like we need to repair the relationship first, so we might as well speak with Uncle Straging.
While you're heading to talk to Straging, where are you heading after your visit to the Heart? Or are you
I'm gonna
staying?
probably head back to the castle to look for my party. After I completed that mission or whatever, was that supposed to do anything or no?
What mission?
Of finding out with what was going on with the nobles.
Oh,
The Choplin
The
nobles.
Coughlins?
yeah. What's her face? Lahira seems more concerned about your condition right now.
Right.
But she thanks you, and she says that she'll send an owl to finish wrapping up the quest with you. She says she'll send an owl with a reward, but come back with that corpse flower soon.
Yeah. Alright, so I'll head back to the castle looking for them basically.
Seems a little alarming that an entire minor noble house is going to be burned alive.
And I'm like,
I guess these things happen.
Okay, so
and I'd like to retcon that I asked your buddy, the Texan gentleman, to arrange for a message to be sent back to the castle so that nobody would tell Hassan where we are.
Oh yes.
okay, so
You can ask Chesley that, he can see that.
That's
someone headed back over to the castle way back when. So you're headed to the home of the High Seat, yeah?
Yes, and to see
Alright.
Straging.
So you get there to this home. The doors open to you automatically, magically, and you see what look like endless, sweeping, curving staircases of teal and marble and teal and gold. They seem to weave around each other in double helixes and curves. It's not a spiral staircase, it's a double helix staircase, and it sort of bends to the eye in a MC Escher kind of way. You get the feeling that you could not retrace your steps if you tried, if you headed in there. But you also know that, in a way, this is mostly just a decoration, unless he means ill to the people that are entering his home.
Yes.
So you just head on in.
Absolutely, unless there's anyone else around that I should talk to that looks interesting, I'm happy to speak to Straging.
What are you guys just along for the ride so far?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll be absolutely fine. I know this place can be a little intimidating for outsiders, but this is all simply, magic and illusions, and it's actually quite fun when you get to know it.
Why did your family throw you out again?
Well, it's a long story, a small misunderstanding. I'm sure perhaps my uncle will remind me of it when I see him.
Huh.
As
For
you're
the
talking,
10th
you're
time.
walking through all of these crazy staircases that you can't tell where they go or where they lead or what.
Oh.
Jasper's trying to see if he can smell any food. Like it's been cooking or anything.
So you make it to You make it to the study of Stragine, and he is reclining on what appears to be some kind of gold and teal throne of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
There are many gold objects throughout the room, and they look interesting.
Yes.
And there he be.
Hello, Uncle.
Hello, nephew.
Thank you for the invitation, and on behalf of myself and my friends. We came as soon as we could.
Yes, I've heard of your exploits. You killed the queen.
I did. We did.
You did. Very interesting. I'm sure you're aware that members of our house are supposed to stay neutral.
Yes, well, the Queen tried to kill us, and we defended ourselves.
Yes. Well, our house cannot exist in a kingdom that does not exist or is at war with itself.
No.
So, in a way, you have helped House Tamerlane. I suppose these are your friends?
Yes, this is Una, a warrior, and Jasper, a performer.
Give a little flourish. And there are two more who
Yes.
who couldn't come right now. Right away.
Yes, there's a healer woman and a druid that travel with us as well.
What a shame. I would have loved to meet them, but you participated in defending our realm.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. All of us.
So as you guys are speaking, you make it back to the castle, and you get a message telling you that these guys are at the Tamerlane compound.
Where the fuck is that?
It's not too far.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
Daphne's there. Daphne's just getting back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell Daphne then. Like, do you know what Tamerlane something is?
And that's where we'll stop.
Sounds good.
That's where we'll stop for the day. Find out what happens at old Stragine's compound.
Yes. I'm
next
excited.
time.
Excited to finally be back, baby. Feels good.
They haven't
So-
accepted you yet.
Let's,
He's hopeful.
Yeah, it sounded good.
He's optimistic.
before we pack up and leave and such, let's do checkouts. So I'd love to know what worked today, what didn't work, something cool that another player did, and what are you looking forward to next time? Michael,
What worked?
what did you enjoy today?
I enjoyed that you threw a monster that couldn't be damaged by normal weapons. That was fun. I had to try to think of other things to do. And also that I got cursed. That's an interesting thing. Like to see what happens. And can I become a lycanthrope but not lose my mind? That would be cool. And then
So we'll talk out of game about the lycanthropic curse and the quest stuff, the owl delivering a message or something.
okay.
So yeah.
And then I like how in the combat we were like super gelled. Like there, it just seemed like everybody it was like a well-oiled machine almost. Like everybody was like the heroism and then the giving the help and you're like, I'm gonna hold person so that they can like trash them, and you were doing the poison and you're just like going at it, and I thought like overall like we did great,
Agree.
Man, that were-rat did not have a chance.
No, I didn't. It was like it was like we worked together really, really well. I was impressed.
I made up that were rat a long time ago when it was much stronger than you guys, and you guys were fucked, and you guys just eviscerated that were rat. Did anything not work for you today?
I felt like we took a really long time in the mages thing for the amount of stuff that we figured. But I was fine with it.
The stuff that you figured out in the mage's place?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the flavor helped with the majestic dung beetles and stuff. But yeah. And something another player did, or you just like how everybody was working?
Yeah, I liked how everybody really like it like everybody worked together really well. It wasn't just like one person was trying to like do it all or anything like that.
All right, Una, Julie, you're up.
What did I enjoy? So many things. Yeah, I mean, I love all of the details, and it's like that's just the thing with all of it that seems so crazy is like knowing you could go anywhere and go into any wormhole, and there's so much going on. You can talk about dung beetles all day, or read every book in their bookshelf. That was amazing.
You had them all.
Yeah, so I mean, just those aspects are always like, yeah, it gets frustrating sometimes where it feels like, you know, you're not sure if you're emptily looking at something, but that's just life. But I really enjoy the richness of the world, so just and how much detail is in it. And including both the Mage College, but like the workshop and all the crazy stuff. Because even there, I was just like, oh my god, there's so many paths you could go down if you started trying to figure this stuff all out. And I mean, just I feel so bad that half of them got cursed. And then just that whole battle by him, you know.
He grappled a were-rat.
He grappled a were-rat.
I 100% knew it was probably gonna happen.
I likely did.
So.
And then he failed a DC 12 Constitution save twice.
Yeah.
He didn't get infected the first time.
Yeah.
But he failed
no,
twice.
I understand.
And it was DC 12.
Well, I rolled 11s.
The gods wanted him to be infected.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I too like the whole cooperative work there, and I'm just so relieved that we, other than the curse, but yes, that there's repair possible, and that we managed to get out of there without anybody like dying, without Daphne with us was crazy. And I just fucking love that you let us have the detail of leaving with his spell and seeing that there's 40
fucking 40 were-rats.
That felt like if we felt like shortchanged at the Mage College, that was just like a gift, just to be like, and you see this.
I love how they come in and then
and they change. Like,
we're probably just like hiding like at the front of the door, like holy shit.
We're just behind the plaid.
Yeah, the plaid curtain.
They're like coming in, taking off their hats, putting on the hat.
Yeah, putting it on top of us.
So
that was great.
And yeah, what didn't work was nothing. I mean, it was great, and I loved running into like in the battle like that. You know, my brute strength wasn't gonna do shit. That was so fun. Just to be like, oh well.
Yeah, I think you get an inspiration point for just continuing to trying to fuck with the people. You guys kept hitting up like you're in character.
I got nothing.
That was funny. We need to get you a magic weapon.
Well, I have this orb, but shit, there's just too many variables that feel like.
There was a time where she could have got one and you guys walked right by it.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah.
Did you do something another player did?
Well, just Hassan taking one for the team and grappling the thing and that, and you, I guess I would say, you giving us the gift of the 40 were-rats. I loved it. I loved it.
Thank you. Awesome. Anything you're looking forward to?
all of it. I mean,
What's up?
having the gang back together. That's-
Yeah.
That was great. That was so great. I love like all the details, like the line of wizards going into the teleportation room, and then the ones coming out with different things going on. That was great. Lots of details like that. I thought were awesome. The walking, having everybody come home was pretty cool too. All the little imagery, the details, the titles of books, all this stuff. It was great. And also just having like a menu of options, which means you have to be prepared for a variety of different things. I thought was great. Jasper's stoked to have his musket back. I loved how you like took the body and webbed it up and then put it in the room.
I'm like, gotta hide it somewhere.
That's awesome. And I just love like this family of were rats. Some of them are going to find out like that their scion or their patriarch is like wrapped up in spider webs, and it kind of serves them right that like a giant spider like took out like their patriarch. Also you like bashing, just getting frustrated and like headbutting this were rat.
Yeah.
That was awesome. So it was all great. I also liked that that at the Mages College that we were frustrated and we never got to meet with the guy. Like not everything has to go our way. That's
Right.
just like would be boring. So it's kind of cool that we were talking to this dwarf, 300-year-old dwarf who was he had the whole thing about him getting embarrassed and tongue-tied, and I love it because it's hard to keep up with everything.
Oh, yeah,
I'm like
the karate
53,
kids,
I make mistakes, it's like, so that was all great. Yeah, just looking forward to hopefully seeing Lord Hans reinstated in this house.
That's
and,
right.
Get
Well,
to see what Uncle Strayton has to tell us.
I know you guys really wanted to talk to this majestic blue Vedelkin, but
Yeah.
you got all the information that you were going to get from the Vedelkin from the dwarf.
Like, I don't
Yeah.
talk.
It's just the Vedelkin is too cool. He's like
He's
floats
awesome.
in.
That's good.
These are they, and it floats away. So maybe you'll get to talk to him in the future.
Yeah.
As you are standing in your uncle's study, you get a telepathic message in your mind that says, "You can use the teleportation room."
Hey! Alright.
Daphne will be thrilled.
Cool. So, I really liked, one thing I liked about the game today. Well, first let's start with the disappointment. I was disappointed that we didn't get to talk to Blue Vedelkin. Because I wanted to talk to that guy, and that's the negative. Positive. One positive thing that stuck out to me is that I really liked that we investigated the Coughlins, and it turned out to not immediately be a guy jumping in screaming Galathakash. It was different shit, which may or may not be related to the broader evil in the world, but makes the world feel bigger. You know? Like, I hate when they make a sequel to something and it turns out like, all the fucking characters are related to each other and like Chewbacca really had a big role to play or some shit. Like, I like that the world feels bigger. Like, oh, there's a lot of weird evil shit going on in this world. Just bizarre shit. And it might just be unrelated side thing, that these people are infected with lycanthropy. Or it might be tied into the broader evil in the world, but it's like a completely new and different thing. I also like the ongoing secrets that the other players have. Like, now we don't know that he's in this secret society. We don't know that Daphne is dealing with her gnome friend. It's just a very rich world. Things that I liked that other players did was not blow by the teleportation room as I intended to do, and instead ask about what was going on with the teleportation, as that is something we will really need in the future. So I appreciated their picking up on that, and my impatience to speak to the blue man.
It's too cool for school, man.
Yeah.
He's floating around. Too busy. But the dwarf told you why the queen was mad at Homeboy. So
And told us about the fluctuations.
yeah.
The fluctuations.
The mistress.
They're leaving the continent for
What
plaid.
are you looking forward to, Tim?
I am obviously looking forward to the fresh dialogue that is not going to happen past my bedtime, where I can adequately role play the dialogue with my uncle. I'm extremely excited about this.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
extremely
Get
excited
back
for
in that Tamerlane library.
I'm extremely excited for my party members to learn about my wonderful noble house, fascinating noble house, and see my family interact, and see why it's such a rich and interesting place, and also why I may have run away from it to begin with.
Now, being that there are 4 out of 5 of us here, and we know what Daphne wants. Where, if you guys could teleport somewhere first, where would the first place you try to teleport be?
Save his
Yeah,
mother.
I think it was, we were gonna try to go to Bourgogne and maybe like,
It's like that in-between area?
Yeah.
It's like Bourgogne and something, right?
The northeast of Liebenstein, the
Yeah.
southwest
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Bourgogne.
yeah, to go get
But
the
maybe go to the capital and then travel overland.
lichens.
None
Yeah.
of us.
Well, to teleport where we could
Well,
go.
I don't know where the teleport goes, so.
It's either gonna go to the capital or if they have a mage college near them, but whatever location we can safely go to without being dropped
So you
from the
guys
sky.
you're prioritizing get to the cure for his mom's.
Well, because the cure is also close to peeping at the guy PM that's losing his mind.
Yeah, it's not very close. I mean, it's like
Can you put
Like-
The other, well, let me just say, the other thing that we discussed, though they don't want to go the other way, is that we could go to Parvus and get the treatment to stave the mom over while then we continue going on stuff. But it's
well,
six one, half dozen of the other.
I just need to know if I'm writing
Parvus
or Bourgogne. But there's also a bunch of other shit in town.
Yeah, I mean, I still got. I
mean,
fucking
priority right
uncurse
now
myself
is
now.
priority one
Corpse
right
flower.
now has now become.
And whatever's gonna happen with Tamerlane and Corpse Flower. So we'll see.
Yeah, well, actually, we're probably going to be, I'm just going to suggest we're probably going to be in town because we need to do Tamarin, we need to do Corpse Flower, and we still need to go to the temple with Daphne.
Yeah.
Because we haven't been to the temple.
Yeah, those 3 things at the minimum. Right?
And that's, I mean, so those 3 I would imagine. And then Daphne, I'm sure we're once again going to have the conversation of, if she will come with us to Parvu.
We won't have to.
I mean,
I'll just cast suggestion on her.
Don't you dare!
Actually, her wisdom
dare.
is probably too high.
That would be
The
so
next
fucked up.
session is Sunday, February 19th,
Hey,
6 to
alright.
10 p.m. Everybody get that on their...
Yeah. It's my birthday.
Hey!
What's that?
You can make it?
Oh yeah.
Maybe Stray Jean will give you a present.
Yeah.
You need a cake.
What a perfect thing to do on one's birthday.
I definitely for my little things, like I did enjoy how you just completely hogtied the where we're at between hold person, like he lost 3 turns because of hold person, and then he was grappled, so he couldn't disengage as a bonus action and move away from you guys. Where rat was fucked. All he could do was try to bite this dude over and over again, who just happened to roll terrible saves. But you made short work of Mickey Mouse there, and I really enjoyed all the Mage College stuff. I'm sorry you guys were bummed that you didn't get to talk to the blue guy more, but I had fun making up all the shit.
It was fun.
It was
Yes.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Well, look, I think Faldra is of the opinion that one should always leave them wanting more.
Yeah.
Perhaps you'll run into him again in the future. If whatever that other guy's name is, Waver Roll, doesn't eat his soul or whatever's going on.
Welrar Morgan.
Morgenstein.
Yeah. Find out. It's like a Norwegian sounding name. I love that you kept trying to hit the dude even though it wasn't working. I love that you grappled the dude and took the hit, knowing that you were fucking yourself. I really had a lot of fun doing the Coughlin section, sneaking into the house and looking around and finding finding clues and stuff. That was pretty fun. And Jasper's commitment to food, finding food all the time.
And trying to give everybody the fish.
Yeah, if I was going to say one thing didn't work, it's trying to give everybody a fish. But
fish of the people.
I like that Jasper got his weapon repaired, and Lord Hans saving the day when the only kind of damage people can take is magic, is like between dissonant whispers and paralyzing the person and fucking with them. Good stuff.
I also have one more thing about Lord Hans. I just love that. Like, you're finally going to see your uncle, and you're like, oh, I can stop by the library.
you're like,
wait, forever.
Can we just check out the library?
I
A little something for me.
I was like, what the hell?
It checks out though. That
was
checks
in
out.
character.
That checks
That was
out.
great.
It checks out.
Yeah.
That's him.
I also love that I finally got to use heroism effectively, but it only saved you from damage that you yourself were causing.
My new magic is tricky.
It
I don't understand.
It helped. The fact that like no damage was sticking on her was
She's like reveling in the poison. And
She's like, I would poison
she's
everyone.
like has her mouth open, trying to catch a poison drop.
The rolling a 1 can be the worst one if you have a cloud over you and you're hurting other people. But I think it's cool to hurt yourself and the other person.
Yeah.
Hurt yourself and the
will
person
do
you're
it.
mobbing up on. But
We'll go
that's the one that I made up
Yeah.
and added to it.
Yeah, this is my bad one.
Careful.
Maybe
Oh, because normally you don't hurt yourself in it.
Yeah, I mean, I altered a couple of the other ones so that people can get hit. Like, I made it so that the tangle
Yeah, so
lines
there's more
can
chaos.
restrain your friends too. Stuff like that.
See, I chose it because nothing bad could happen,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
he
yeah,
changed
yeah.
it so
Yep.
that bad things could happen.
I just don't think that, I don't think wild magic should be 100% positive. Timothy,
Yes.
you're a man among men.
Thank you as well.
Go get that sleep.
Go
Yeah,
rest.
very excited.
Yeah.
Takes a long rest.